Welcome to Happy Hour Holidays, the podcast where we toast to entrepreneurship, business, and extraordinary stories. I'm your host, Manny Febre, along with my co-host, Sean Febre. Each week, we're here to share inspiring stories, candid conversations about motivation and how you became successful. Today in studio, we got the man, repeat. We had to get him back on here. Former South Carolina quarterback, Big Pimpin' here in Tampa Bay, Stephen Garcia. What's up, my brother?
What's up, man? Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Again.
Yeah.
Thanks again. Hey.
Hopefully my wife is not watching this.
He's actually the second guy that we've had on for a second time. Steve Fantetti, which is a client of yours.
Yeah.
We had him on twice. He was the only other person we've had on twice.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that nobody ever cheers, and it's Happy Hour Holidays.
Oh,
Steven, I
shit.
think twice already has
I
been
mean,
like, he's the only motherfucker that cheers. Everybody else just goes, well, thank you.
No, Ryan McGinnis.
Oh, no, Ryan McGinnis did cheers.
Yeah,
Ryan
he did.
McGinnis. It was only two people, though.
Yeah, you
So-
gotta cheers, man. Make it official.
Yeah, man, of course, man.
Fanetti told me to tell you guys what's up.
Did he?
Yeah, I was messaging him today.
What's up, Steve?
What's
we
up?
miss you. Let's get some cigars at Davidoff or Corona now.
Steve, I love you.
Manny says he's sorry.
So we saw that Bucks game, right, Garcia?
Oh my god, that was phenomenal.
I know, right, man? I mean, we were at the game and we were just like thinking, man, this is it, man. I think we can win, against the Eagles, because you're just thinking, all right, AJ Brown's out. Jalen Hurts has that little finger thing. I
Fucked
mean,
up
that shit was
finger,
fucked. He
yeah.
didn't throw the entire day, in practice. But I'm sure that's just like fucking riding a bike. I mean, you don't forget how
For
to fucking
sure.
throw a fucking football, even if you don't throw it for a week.
For sure. Yeah, and I mean they've struggled the last half of the season anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
what
They're
the hell?
6-1.
they're 5
Or
and
1 and
6.
6.
They were
1 and
10
6.
Yeah,
10
10 and 1.
Yeah.
They were the machine, and I'm sure you guys got Philadelphia Eagle fans, sports fans. I got a ton of them, and they are the most annoying goddamn fan base. And
Mark Mayo.
brutal. Like we were just talking about the little Eagles chants. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Shut the hell up, man.
E-A-G-L-E-S. You guys can spell.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. Hopefully, you guys can practice spelling at home.
I can spell too. L-O-S-E-R. Loser.
Yeah. and then it was kind of crazy. Jason Kelsey decided to retire last night.
I
I saw
can't
that.
believe that actually happened.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
he's
insane.
got a podcast with him and his
Brother.
Kelsey. I'm so fucking tired of.
I can't.
Taylor
I can't
Swift.
I'm so
Dude,
fucking
Yeah.
tired of Travis Kelsey. I used to like him, man. I was like, bro, this guy's a hard knocks fucking football player. Now it's just that he's dropping balls.
promoting the freaking jab.
Yeah,
and
the
promoting all the other
jab,
bullshit.
Yeah,
I
Mr.
lo-
Pfizer.
I
Mr.
love that
Pfizer.
Aaron Rodgers called him out.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, and I think
it.
it just like as soon as it gets controversial, I mean, they automatically pull him. I mean, I know he said Jimmy Kimmel was on Epstein Island or some
Right.
shit like that. So
Yeah, but he was joking.
I know he
man.
was joking,
Joke. And then Kimmel, who talks shit about everybody.
Everyone.
All
For
of
a
a sudden,
living, for a
someone,
living.
yeah, for a living, someone calls him out, and all of a sudden, we can dispute this in court. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, you're a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I would have just been laughing. I've been like, I don't know where that island's at. Wink.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you got to make a joke out of it.
Yeah,
But no,
100%.
it's that whole Epstein shit is on a different.
Yeah.
That's a different planet. We go from talking about the Bucks to Epstein in 5 seconds.
Epstein Island, dog. That shit is dangerous.
And you know what?
Sheesh.
Pat McAfee said that he was glad that Aaron Rodgers
I saw
was-
that.
Which
I think that's ridiculous.
I think so too, man. Because Pat was the one who wanted Aaron Rodgers on his show, and then Rodgers might have said something that offended some people, but for Pat McAfee to just go sideways and say, "Oh, I'm glad he's no longer on the show." Come on, Pat.
Yeah,
Come on, Pat.
Come on, man.
yeah.
Come
That's
on.
Come
that
on.
was, that was some
He-
soft. some
if
soft
anything,
shit.
Aaron Rodgers being the guest on the Pat McAfee show put Pat McAfee on the map. I know it's on ESPN, but still, you know,
That's why he's a fucking punter.
that's right. And he was
And-
in the WWE,
and
for
he's
a
got bosses he's got to answer to.
Yeah,
you know,
I
and
mean, I know.
ESPN is
ESPN,
owned by
Disney.
Disney. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the
gonna
shit flows downhill, and
Mm.
Yeah.
unfortunately for Rodgers, he was the last stop at that little shit station.
Which for Rodgers, he doesn't care, right?
No,
Because he's making tens of millions of dollars.
He doesn't give a damn about any of that shit.
No.
I love that he called him out.
So do I.
So Garcia, we got divisional playoffs right now. Who you thinking for these?
Oh, who do we got? We got Green Bay Niners.
Yeah, let's go.
We
Let's look it
got
up real quick.
Bucks, Detroit. We got Baltimore and
Houston.
And then we got KC and Bills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's start off Texan, this is like sports betting right here. I mean, they make the fucking NFL all about betting. So fuck it. Here's your insight from Garcia, who's played fucking football. So we got the Texans and Ravens. What do you like?
What's the spread on that?
The spread right now is 8. Or 9. Sorry.
Remember,
Minus-
talking
minus
to the
9.
microphone, dog.
-9.
-9 who?
Yeah.
Ravens
Baltimore.
for sure.
Ravens,
Yeah.
yeah.
That has T's written all over it.
I know, me too.
I mean, the Ravens are playing as the best team in the league, and they have been. I feel like for the last couple of weeks. I think Lamar Jackson is pretty much the clear-cut MVP at this point. That being said, the Texans freaking balled. They balled. And CJ Stroud is he's legit. I was talking about this with the college guys after the workout yesterday, and I'm like, never did I think that CJ Stroud was going to be this elite.
Yeah.
Not in year one. Not with the damn Texans.
With the Texans. What were they, 2-14 or
Yeah,
what?
and I mean, you know what? I'm not a huge religious guy, but I feel like everybody's trying to push God out of pretty much everything in society. And for CJ, like he's damn near the face of the NFL at this point. But every single time he's like, I'm just a vessel for God and religion and all that other stuff. I think he's sending a good message.
I do too. It's better than what Colin Kaepernick did, which was have a
100%.
communist fucking guy on his shirt.
1,000%.
So are you
1,000%.
saying Texans over?
I don't think the Texans win that.
No.
All that being said,
What score you got for that?
I think it's going to be high scoring. As far as a total score, I have no idea. I don't even want to
Shot out of a
guess.
cannon.
48 to 28,
Wow.
31. I think the Ravens are going to kind of beat their ass. But
So 70 plus 70.
I mean,
So what's the over-under on there?
But you got to see
What's
what
the
the weather.
over-under?
What is the weather going to do?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
where are they
true.
playing? They're playing in Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Open air stadium. It's gonna
And
be
it's
cold.
colder than hell.
It's gonna be cold.
Let me go to my Hard Rock bets.
Oh yeah.
Let me see what I got here.
Download the app now.
Yeah, download the app now.
Use
Use
promo
my
code.
Here's a little
But,
plug.
so we got the over at 44.5, the under at 44.5. Winner is plus 300. Houston minus 400 for Baltimore.
Damn. So Texans are plus 300.
They're plus 300.
Damn, I almost want to take that bet and bet
Just
like
look-
$10.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
right?
not.
Because I mean,
But
you
the
know,
over under is 44. What the?
yeah, it's 44.
I think,
44.5.
I think the freaking Ravens score that alone.
Yeah,
I
think
mean,
so.
so the Texans Cleveland game, that was over 40, right?
The Texans, Cleveland. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
it was like over 50 points.
Yeah.
And I was pulling for freaking Joe Flacco, man.
Me
was
too.
pulling for the
I
Browns.
picked Cleveland. That was the only one I got wrong all weekend. I was like Packers. I took the fucking Packers.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
took the
'cause I was
Packers.
like, this is how the Dallas Cowboys starts. Season starts, win a couple of games.
the boys are back.
The boys are back. Choke in the playoff. Season starts again.
Yep, 100%. I'm not a big Dak Prescott fan.
No, I'm not either.
Nah, man, you guys can't put it
Maybe
on
mechanic-
Dak,
I
bro.
mean, I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
Dak's fault. I'm just not a fan of his play.
Did you guys watch the game?
Yeah.
All right, CD Lamb wasn't. I mean, he was targeted 7 times with only 2 catches, bro.
I mean, that's good
And-
defense.
Yeah.
You know who was covering him?
No,
South Carolina guy.
what was his name?
Shit, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, but you know he's from South Carolina.
I
Come
do,
on,
I do.
Garcia.
Well, I mean, I'm looking on Twitter and I was like, oh, former Gamecock is locking CD Lamb up.
I mean, I really wanted the Dallas Cowboys to just win one. Just to win one.
No.
Because the last time
fuck the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
fuck-
I like Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard just because they were on my fantasy team. But I lost the fantasy league.
The Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. You guys can go fuck yourselves.
Saints I don't care
I
for.
hate the Saints.
Yeah.
I hate fucking Sean Payton.
Atlanta I hate too.
Sean Payton, he does look
Yeah,
like
but
he's all
he's
pursed
playing-
up, like
he's
he's stuck on a
coaching-
lemon.
Sucking on
He's
that.
coaching the Broncos
I
though,
know,
bro.
Fuck the Broncos.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
They tried to do
Easy. One of my friends coaches for the Broncos.
they tried to do Russell Wilson dirty,
Yeah, they
bro, with the contract. Hey, I know that it says that even if
Fuck
you get
him,
injured,
man.
that the money's guaranteed. But can you like reverse it?
Mm-hmm.
And even if you get injured, the money's no longer guaranteed. Like, what the
Can you guys
fuck kind of
reverse it?
question is
You
that?
know?
I'm the biggest Russell Wilson hater
You are?
of all. I can't
But
stand
that's a bitch
Really?
move though.
I can't stand.
But he
I
never-
think it is a bitch
But
move.
he
That
never
was.
really says anything.
No, he
That's what I
doesn't.
No, I just think he's severely overrated, and
Yeah.
I've been saying that since
Is he a Super Bowl champ?
he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying he's
Yeah,
not
bad
good.
quarterback,
I'm just saying like you're gonna pay him 150 million to go to Denver and do what?
Do what? Yeah.
I mean, he's at the tail end of his career.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'd do it. I'd take it.
You got to think his
150?
agent.
No,
You got to think
yeah,
his
his
agent,
agent
man,
killed
because
it.
his agent crushed it. Because at that time, that was the biggest contract for any player in
sure.
the NFL. His agent crushed it. His agent was probably like, "Listen, been to 2 Super Bowls. He won one. It wasn't on Pete Carroll, and Dave Canales sucks." And
Wow,
Jeez.
he just had this guy. Every single person we talked to last night, dude, they gotta get rid of Dave Canales.
they do, man.
They gotta, I
That's
was like,
funny as
They
shit.
do got to get rid of him. And then his agent swung it around to what you said, 245 or 235 for
So,
like
I thought it was
7
100.
years.
I thought it was 100. I don't know what it
Or
was.
100.
but,
It was like
something.
35 something for.
But I'm saying for him to
5
go
years.
to Denver
Yeah.
was like 150.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Oh, thought
I
it was-
think. I
I
don't.
mean, he did get a fucking.
Oh yeah, 5 year
crazy-
150. Yeah, that's right.
It's which is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll tell you, speaking of agents, the agent of the year is Jimmy Sexton, the agent for all the top. I think he's like the top 25 highest paid NCAA coaches. So he was Nick Saban's agent.
Okay.
He was also the agent for the agent for the coach from Washington. So as soon as Saban left, he got him hired by Alabama. I mean, the guy where I saw it on Twitter is like he just literally was a magician, and that guy's just probably just raking in.
When you say the agent of the year is Tommy DeVito's agent,
Oh my God.
Dressing wise.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
the guy's like straight out of The Sopranos.
The slime ball on line ball is what I call
Hey,
him.
but
Slime
Garcia,
ball,
with the dude, with the NIL deals, do you think that drove Nick Saban away from
Absolutely.
the game because he's such a good recruiter?
Absolutely.
And now it's all money, so it's just like, how am I going to do what I usually am?
There's no question about it. The NIL and transfer portal has changed fucking everything. Everything. Talk to Finetti about it. I mean, he'll tell you I went up to Columbia for a thing with one of the companies that I was working with, and I saw Coach Beamer there, and he's over there shaking hands, kissing ass to all these boosters and shit, trying to get, more money to pay the players. So eventually I was like, all right, I'll talk to him afterwards. And I see him later, and he just looks fucking exhausted. And I was like, dude, how's everything going? He's like, it's not fun. He didn't say it's not fun, but I could just see, and he's a high energy guy, but he just looked exhausted from having to kind of wipe these kids' ass,
Don't
It's
these
like-
schools make enough money where they don't have to go after boosters and shit like that? Because
You would
how much
think-
are you making on the game itself, selling those tickets?
Yeah, but they don't sell
concessions?
alcohol, right?
No, they do. They do.
Oh, they
now.
do sell now?
They
Yep.
do that.
Yep.
Yeah, you see how fast we were
Yeah.
talking about
absolutely.
that.
No,
you got to.
You have to. You have to.
But
and
do
you
they-
tax them, and then
Do they really have to go after those boosters, man? I mean,
I guess so.
I mean, you want all the money. I mean, if you're selling, if you haven't sold alcohol,
Think about
in college
tuition, though.
stadiums.
Tuition. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
that's
that's not going to do.
no,
I mean,
no. Think about how many students are going to a college paying tuition.
Yeah, but think
And the
about
college is getting all that
expenses.
money.
Yeah, but think about college expenses. I mean,
Professors.
yeah, professors. I mean,
you got tenure. I mean, there's a whole bunch of expenses that go
Maintenance,
into it.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, and you got these kids that are asking for $5 million out of high school.
Good for them.
So is it now a semi-pro league now?
It's 100%.
Yeah, so or a semi-professional.
It has to be if they're getting
Well,
paid.
there's-
It's semi-pro.
There was
right?
I forgot which game I was watching. It was like one of the bowl games, and the guy was saying, the announcer was saying, if I'm not a top 5 quarterback in the projected draft, why the hell would I go to the NFL? I'll make more money transferring, like the guy from Miami.
Yeah, I saw that. The guy
He
from
left,
Miami
went to Wisconsin,
Yeah.
probably got paid, I don't know, $5 million, maybe more.
Now
So,
it's-
and he's not even a top 10
Yeah.
draftable quarterback. So, why not get as much money as you can in college? And if you don't make the league, you still have a couple M's in your account.
Is it $5 million just like to sign, or is it $5 million a year?
you get
or
tickets.
how's
No,
that?
I think it's just sign.
It's just a sign.
Yeah. Then you have, there's stipulations. I talked to the guy that runs the Garnet Trust, and he was just telling me, like, there's a list of stuff you got to do. So, like, you got to go to car dealerships, and they'll give you a car. That's not included in the $5 million. We're just throwing out $5 million, but they're going to give a car. You're going to have to do X amount of signings, X amount of radio shows, X amount of fan appreciation type stuff. And shit, I'll do that for,
So it comes with stipulations.
100%. Yeah. And that's why the kid that went, the guy that went to Arizona State, this was, I think, 2 years ago, the quarterback out of high school, I think Florida said they were going to pay him like $30 million. I forgot what, it could be way less than that, but it was in the tens of millions.
Holy
And
shit.
they said, no, we're not doing that. So he left. He decommitted to Florida, went to Arizona State, and got paid $0.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, there's a way. But look, now I'm just gonna tell you. I mean, thinking about when you're a college athlete, you're already one of the most popular people on campus. Wrap up, because now you got $5 million and you're the most popular kid on campus.
You gotta hire like security. I'd assume.
I mean, you got to wrap up big time because you don't have 10 STDs by the time you get out of college.
It don't matter. Ain't nothing that $10 million can't fix.
A little tequila can't fix.
If it don't show, you ain't got it.
I played golf with I think I told you all this when we played golf last time.
Yeah.
Played golf with the guy that runs Florida State's NIL program. He said Caleb Williams' little team said, yeah, well, when Jordan Travis got hurt, he's like, yeah, we'll come to Florida State. Said, all right, well, that sounds great. Heisman winner. What do you want? And he goes, we want $10 million. They were like, what? $10 million? This is the same guy that's asking when he gets drafted to have ownership of the franchise. It's like, dude, what planet are you living on? What are they putting in the water in California out there?
I mean, they're putting in some shit because, I mean, that guy, you didn't win a national championship. You weren't in the playoffs. I mean, you're really asking for a lot.
A lot. He's good, though. He's good. But
Yeah, but hey,
ownership of an NFL franchise
that's a stretch. Right
that's a
there.
stretch.
That's a huge
Because
stretch.
some of these athletes now, well, I mean, we're talking about Messi. Messi's getting
That's different.
That's
I
a
know.
lot different.
I know.
He's
That's
a
what
goat.
I'm saying. These guys are seeing that, and they're like, "Oh, maybe I can do this." It's like, bro, you're not established, and just because you're a great college quarterback doesn't mean you're going to be a good NFL quarterback.
No,
Yeah,
but I mean,
minute 30.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt to ask.
No,
Right?
it doesn't.
I mean,
Jordan asked.
Yeah.
Tiger asked.
Absolutely.
And now they're billionaires.
And
Tiger and Nike separated.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Jordan and Nike separated,
No,
but
they have a
apparently they haven't.
Yeah.
Apparently
Oh, it's a lifetime.
Yeah,
agreement?
they have a lifetime.
I didn't know. I
contract.
thought they separated.
I
as
thought
well.
they did.
No,
but
Jordan
I
did a
researched
lifetime.
Jordan was trying to get out of it.
Yeah, Tiger was trying. They tried to do Tiger with a lifetime. He was like, "No, I don't want no lifetime with you guys, man." So
I mean, Tiger Woods, bro.
I mean, they dropped him like
He's bigger than golf. At this
He's
point.
way
he is.
bigger than
he
golf,
is.
yeah.
I mean, his son is a pretty good golfer. But when we get back to Happy Hour Holidays, we'll continue here. We got Green Bay and San Francisco. We're gonna get Garcia's take to see who he wants to pick on those two. We'll be right back.
That's how you wrap it up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us. Go Bucks.
Welcome back to Happy Hour Holidays, Holidaysers. I'm hungover as shit from the Buccaneers win.
Yeah.
last
Let
night.
me just show you this. Look at that. That's Casamigos, Maker's Mark, and a Miller Lite. This guy's an alcoholic.
It's not mine. It's not mine.
Hey, but he's got a water.
Yeah, he's got a water.
He's got a water.
There we go, baby. Right behind that wiki.
Yeah,
Wiki. And then we're going to go to Walmart and Home Depot.
Garcia. So Green Bay, we got Green Bay, San Francisco. San Francisco is -9.5. Over under is 50.5. Plus 350 for
Damn.
Green Bay to win.
They're thinking it's a
And
high-scoring game.
I like Green Bay.
I think
I like Jordan Love.
Over Brock Purdy.
I
man.
like a little
Christian
parlay.
McCaffrey.
I like a little parlay.
Debo Samuel.
Houston and Green Bay, little parlay right there.
Do you know who had the most
Ooh.
Pro Bowlers
What's he got?
selected out of the entire NFL? Which team?
49ers?
The Niners, bro. Come on, man. Niners are winning it all.
I'll take that bet.
What?
Niners are winning it all.
Yeah, I don't.
How
You
much?
like the Niners to win it all too?
I do not like the Niners.
How
Oh, you
much?
don't?
What do you want to bet?
I don't know. First, we should download Cut Bet to
Absolutely.
make sure
Yes,
that
hey!
there you go.
cut it up.
that we can actually, collect the money
Yeah,
afterwards.
Yeah,
I would probably bet $50.
just make it a bill.
All right, even 100.
Even
I'll bet
100.
even 100.
Okay.
Let me pull out all the ones I got from you.
Yeah, I like the Ravens. I think it might be another
Wait,
rematch.
you said the Bill or the Packers.
Oh, I'm talking about the Super Bowl. You said you like the Niners to win the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
the Niners to win the Super Bowl.
I don't. That's the bet we're betting on, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But I like the
you
Packers.
have
I
all
like
the
the
other
Packers to win.
teams.
Yeah.
You have all the other teams. I have the Niners.
Done.
Yeah.
That's
I
a done deal.
I like
For
the
100.
Bills and the
I'll-
Lions.
I'm going to text you that bet right now.
I
Actually.
want
Okay.
the Bucks to win, and I think we could win because we have the playoff experience going from wild card with this team and winning a Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
we have some experience there in the playoffs that could shake it up. But I don't know. I know
Well, it's the problem is our
The
offensive
script-
coordinator
the script has
Dave
already
Canales
been written.
is not good
Oh,
enough.
The script has been written,
Oh boy.
and it's the Lions and the Bills.
That'd be shocking.
Wait,
The
say
Bills
that
wouldn't.
again?
The Bills wouldn't be
Lions
shocking.
and the Bills.
The Lions and the Bills. I'll take that bet.
In the Super Bowl.
No, yeah, I'll take that bet. You get Lions and Bills. I'll take the rest.
I gotta go to Amscott.
You're okay with us.
So you're gonna go Green Bay, right, Garcia?
I like Green Bay at least to cover that.
Okay.
I kind of want them. I'd like them to win outright, man. Jordan Love is playing lights out.
Yeah.
They got a lot of momentum, especially after beating Dallas's ass in Dallas. Yeah, he is reminiscent of Rodgers. If you watch him how he plays and how he flicks it, I mean, it's reminiscent of Rodgers.
Imagine that, man. The Green Bay Packers got fucking lucky. They got Brett Favre, who Aaron Rodgers learned from, and then fucking Jordan Love learned from Aaron Rodgers. And one thing that Jordan Love has,
it's his second season, right?
He was drafted in 2021. So it's
Third season.
No,
yeah,
it had to be.
I thought it was last
2020?
year. I thought it was 2022.
No, Jordan Rodgers has been there for a minute.
Jordan-
Jordan Love.
He's been there for a minute. Longer than that. 2021.
I want to say he's been there for like 5 years, to be honest.
5 years. I thought I just saw his rookie card back there.
Because I remember him getting drafted first round, and Rodgers was all pissed off. He's like, dude, I mean, we need some help everywhere else. I'm going to be here for a little bit longer. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, even though it
worked out.
Move,
yeah,
I mean, one thing I like about Jordan Love is he's got
2020.
Wow. He's athletic. You know, he can run. I mean, not to say Rodgers wasn't able to run, but he's got some athleticism and he can throw the ball.
Rodgers can run.
He can throw. He can run. He ain't no Tom Brady. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady was worse.
Yeah, but I mean, he could, gun it 0.2 seconds.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. That's all that matters. I mean, get the ball into the other guys that know how to run.
Yeah, and that's why it made him.
So that you got Green Bay over the Niners.
Then we got Tampa Bay
and the Lions.
Detroit.
Come on, this is one I wanted to get to.
-6 Lions.
Lions are -6.
-6.
Damn, that's good.
Over under is 48.5, and then Bucks are +210 and -260 for the Lions.
Do they cover the spread?
I think they cover the spread.
The Lions cover the spread.
No.
The Bucks do.
I think the Bucks
+6.
I like Jared Goff a lot.
Yeah,
I think it's his. He's been through some shit.
Yeah.
And I think he's playing lights out. I know it's obviously in Detroit, but we talked about it's closed dome.
Yeah.
Weather's not going to affect shit.
Imagine if it wasn't closed dome, fucking Detroit weather. I mean, we're talking about some serious.
Yeah.
Well, and the Bucks got some problems if that was it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's inside, and the Bucks are kind of rolling.
I think Bucks. I mean, look,
They barely beat Carolina.
One thing I can't tell you is
they got in the playoffs. That's all.
I get that.
The Bucks. We talked about it yesterday. Bucks offense is streaky. They're good.
Yes.
They're good for 2 or 3 games. Then they go cold turkey. Then they're back in it. So I don't count them out. I think the defense is still all together. So I'm feeling pretty good about the Bucks pulling it off.
But Canales is still going to come up with a way to ruin the fucking offensive scheme, man.
I hope not.
No.
That's right,
I hope
Dave.
not. I think
I'm saying this.
I think it's over too. I think it's over. What was it? 48?
Yeah, 48.5.
Yeah, I think it's over on that.
Man,
too.
really? That.
So you like the Lions
shit.
on this one?
No, I like the Bucks to cover, and I like the over.
The over.
But
And then as
who
far
wins
as-
the money line?
Who wins the money line?
I wanna bet the Bucks.
Yeah, I
I
just.
mean, so do I.
All right, so I got a parlay for you. The Bucks.
They were plus
210,
6,000.
Green Bay plus 350, and then the Houston Texans 300. That's a parlay. All right, and then the last one. This is going to be a fucking good ass game. Kansas City and Buffalo.
In Buffalo.
Yeah,
AFC
Mahomes-
Championship
Mahomes
reenactment.
first. This is crazy. It's his first playoff game outside of Kansas City.
Yeah, I know. It's -3. They're -3.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit.
-3 for fucking Buffalo. 45.5 is the over under. -145 for the Bills, and then +120 for the Chiefs.
Damn, so the Bills are favored.
Yep. But it's like home. It's like home.
Well, you saw Josh Allen.
He went off.
Yeah.
He went off.
He would that run, man. He looked good, man.
Yeah.
That's one the 2 hottest teams.
52-yard running touchdown.
For me, the 2 hottest teams right now that I've seen. I mean, obviously Baltimore's been playing solid, but I mean, really the Bills, the Lions, and the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Whoa. And
Man.
the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks.
The Bucks
32
too,
to
Bucks,
9,
yeah,
bro.
I know.
That's a huge
But I already
deficit.
told you the script has been written.
Who wrote the
The
script?
Lions
Yeah.
are going to win.
Goodell wrote the script.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he does.
Yeah, no, remember, this is a sports entertainment. This is no longer a real sports league.
Yeah.
That's
No,
technically true.
I know the conspiracy. I know.
No,
It's just
it's not conspiracy.
Oh, wait till you
But
hear
it's-
next week's episode. No, I'm dead ass.
All right.
Brian Holloway, bro, broke it down like crazy.
he was
man.
saying it's a script.
Oh my. Well, no.
No, wait,
No.
But look, he was telling us something crazy. Remember Marshawn Lynch at the 1 yard line?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
yeah.
They tune in to
yeah.
hear that story.
No, but they're gonna hear. This one's not gonna be.
No,
released
this
by
one's
the
gonna
time.
be released this Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Brian's is the next
All
one.
right, well,
Oh
you
man,
gotta
you're
tune in.
gonna. I want to. I want to hear what he has to say
bro,
because I
yeah,
mean,
the
the guy knows.
The
Yeah,
way
he
he
was-
broke it down,
Yeah.
and let's just put it this way: it had to deal with player incentives. That's all. That's all we're gonna say. That's all we're gonna say. It's a little teaser.
And you're talking about the Super Bowl where they're on the 1
Yes,
yard line and
yes,
Russell,
yes.
your boy Russell threw
Yes.
the pick.
Marshawn
Yes.
Lynch is running 5 yards a carry almost.
And then they only got 1 yard to go. Why didn't they hand it to him? And then this guy just breaks it down perfectly. But we're not gonna give any. We're not gonna give it away. We're not gonna give it away. Tune in. Tune
Yeah,
in.
that. I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I gotta
Well,
hear
we'll
that.
tell you
his
off
whole
air.
that podcast that we did with him was football wise.
It was
like-
all football,
Yeah, it was all football.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
and we didn't even talk.
Like the stuff that he said was like, things that you don't think about kind of sideways.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, holy fuck. It just blew my
That
I
shit
can't
was,
wait to hear that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was fucking
that one
insane.
was fucking crazy. I mean, just because of his knowledge of like the inside.
3-time Pro Bowler.
'Cause
Went
not
to
only-
the Super
yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah, not only was he, a
Played with
player,
Bo
but then
Jackson.
he
Right.
was in the back.
Yeah, in the back. Yeah.
in the office, so he fucking knew a lot.
Yeah, he blocked for Bo Jackson
Mhm.
That's
because
crazy.
he also
In
played
the
for
Pro
the
Bowl, yeah.
Raiders.
That's right. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says in the Pro Bowl he was doing.
Come on, man. Let's not talk about that
Never
one.
mind, never mind.
Can't give it all away. No, you
Yeah.
gotta watch it. You gotta
Yeah.
watch it.
All right,
Yeah.
so
So we
you pick the
digress.
Lions and then Bills and Kansas City.
I like the
Versus-
Bills.
Bills.
I
Me
hate
too.
betting against Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's like the new age Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
I
You
I
just
think
can't bet against him. But I
think
mean,
he's the next Tom Brady.
can't say that Kansas City isn't looking good either. I mean,
Kansas City is looking
yeah, they're
good.
looking good
Well,
too.
They beat the piss out of the
No, they
Dolphins.
The
didn't.
Dolphins.
No,
Well, I mean, the
beat the
Dolphins. The
piss out of
Dolphins were
them,
almost
but-
like
The Dolphins stood no chance of winning that game.
And then
He has a
Tua.
little soft
and-
spot for
and-
the
I
Dolphins.
get
And what
it.
does Tua say? Can I get your jersey?
Yeah, that was the
You
first.
didn't
thing.
see that?
Yeah, they were
No?
they were fucking
Post game?
Yeah, they were like roasting him on fucking Instagram because they were like, "Yeah, this is your franchise quarterback." Right after the game, instead of being upset about losing, hey,
Let
bro,
me get your jersey.
let me get that jersey.
Did he get it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mahomes was
I
like,
don't know.
Mahomes was like, "Yeah, I got you, dog. After I get in the thing, I'll give it to you, whatever." But Tyreek Hill was pissed. He was like, "Oh, Mahomes and Kelsey now are two big time
I saw
movie
that.
stars that they can't even
They
fucking
don't
say
text me
what's
back.
up. Yeah, they can't text me.
You
back
mean
or-
Mahomes in my auto?
Oh, God, I'm so sick of those damn
I know,
commercials.
me too. But yeah, he was.
Hey,
No
they're-
offense, Uncle Roy. I just the State Farm commercials are getting. They're getting
Hey, you got to give
I
some
know.
credit to Patrick Mahomes' agent as well, because that guy's on every commercial.
He
No,
is.
he is.
He's on Subway, Allstate, right? Is it Allstate?
State Farm.
Yeah,
State Farm.
Yeah, my uncle owns a State Farm branch.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. I actually had a talk with him this morning. How to get one of the cars insured before my license gets suspended.
Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, that's
shout
crazy.
out his branch.
Roy Hooker.
Hooker.
Roy Hooker. So
Never mind.
Yeah, Roy Hooker State Farm Insurance out of I don't know where his
Is it
branch
Tampa?
is. It's maybe Land O'Lakes.
That's a hell of a last name.
Yeah,
Go from Garcia to Hooker.
yeah, it's a little wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts.
But yeah, he's a good dude, man. But yeah, I'm the State Farm commercials they're tough to watch sometimes.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah.
they are. But now, so I mean, if everything would have happened, you pick Baltimore, San Francisco. You like
No,
San-
no, he
said
Packers,
Green Bay.
Packers, yeah,
Packers.
Baltimore. So Green
Detroit.
Are we
Bay.
talking about winning? Or are we talking about
Winning,
covering?
winning.
No, now we're going to
winning.
Just
winning.
winning.
Yeah, now we're going to the next step because then if it was Green Bay, right, and you're picking Detroit, so it'd be Green Bay, Detroit in the AFC Championship game,
NFC.
NFC,
yeah.
NFC Championship game. Who would you pick out of that then? Go with the.
If
Well-
the script is written, man, I mean, you got to go Detroit.
There
No,
you go.
you
But
gotta-
no.
You got to go Green Bay because what happened in Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You gotta
Green Bay
go
maybe
Green Bay?
riding away. I don't know. This whole
Yeah.
script thing has got my brain
Ah,
all twisted up.
Gotcha, dog. We
I mean, I
sold
see it
you.
on Twitter all the time, or X, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
about the NFL is rigged and this and that.
I mean, some of the calls are questionable. I mean, like
A lot of them.
a lot of them are.
A lot of them. I was talking with one of my buddies about because obviously the Hard Rock app, the whole thing is about gambling now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
during the pandemic, Brian Holloway breaks it down on
Come on, bro, you're giving too much away.
I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah.
I've known him, like I said, since high school. So I mean, I'm really excited to hear what he has to say. I got to text him.
What were you gonna say about the hard
Yeah,
rock
let him know that, hey, I heard you were on happy hour holidays. These guys are good. And shout out Brian Holloway.
Shout out Brian Holloway. Yeah,
Hey, you're giving too much. So what were you saying, Garcia, with the hard rock bets?
I forgot what we were.
There was something about the NFL.
Just
betting.
how much money has been transferred from gambling alone. It's kind of mind blowing, and I think it does affect a little bit of what the NFL wants to have happen with with the refs making certain calls, with a ball bouncing a certain way. I mean, that's a long, deep rabbit hole that you could go through.
Isn't it crazy that they moved the Oakland Raiders to Las Vegas? Las Vegas wanted a team. They got a team.
And that's where the Super Bowl is at this year, right?
Yeah, it's in Vegas.
And they got the fucking
But also
that's
check this out.
A Super Bowl, though.
Do you know that this year is the most bets ever placed on NFL football bets ever was this year? And for some reason, MGM Bets, DraftKings, FanDuel are all in bed with the NFL. Weird. How does that happen? Sports entertainment.
Sports entertainment.
Sports entertainment. It's no longer a non-for-profit. Now sports entertainment, kind of like the WWE.
The NFL is a non-profit?
It was, yeah. Yeah, but up about 5 years ago.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it filed as non-profit organization. Yes.
Okay. That's wild.
Fact check me.
Holy hell.
We don't make money for ourselves.
Yeah.
We make it for nobody.
Well, no, they had all their foundations and donations, so they were raising the money to donate to foundations and all these other. That's why they have so many. Think about it. How many Bucks players do you know have foundations?
Every single one.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what you see. Even when I was in college, I saw guys would have. Taj Boyd had a freaking foundation. Kid at Clemson.
I don't know who Taj Boyd is.
He was the quarterback at Clemson. He's like it was like Taj Boyd, and then that was it. And then everybody else. And then Trevor Lawrence came around, and Deshaun Watson. And
what do you think about that, bro? Trevor Lawrence and the Jags they were right there. They were right there.
The first time that all three
the Bucks beat them.
Really?
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, the Bucks beat them, and then who they have to beat? Who they have to beat?
They had to beat the Tennessee Titans,
who were 5-11. Yep. They were 5-11,
but they beat the Tennessee Titans last year, and I think they kicked them out of the playoffs. So I think it was a little bit of payback or something like that. What they were saying.
So then Tennessee achieved their goal.
Yeah, they were like,
and then they fired their head coach.
Yeah. Oh, I know that was weird, man.
Who did?
Tennessee fired Febre. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Vermeil?
No, Grable.
No, Dick
Vermeil. Yeah,
that's like
he's not coaching anymore.
Yeah. Never mind.
No, I mean, I thought it was. I mean, I would like the Bucks to get Grable or whatever. I think he was a.
Todd Bowles shouldn't be the head coach. I will say
he
that.
won a playoff.
He could be defensive coordinator.
That's the defensive coordinator. Yeah, I'm not.
He could be DC, and then kick out Canales, get another OC, and then get a new head coach. Maybe.
We'll bring back
Bill Belichick.
Brian Leftwich.
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick to the Bucks.
No, he's going to Dallas.
No, he's going to Carolina.
You think McCarthy gets fired?
Mike McCarthy's definitely getting fired.
Like we said earlier, man, shit flows downhill. It's got to be him, right?
Got to.
Who else would it be? They're not getting rid of Dak?
No. They're paying him way too much money.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Jerry Jones. Jones. It's up to him.
What is
really.
it about Cowboy quarterbacks that always choke in the playoffs? Tony Homo.
Troy Aikman.
No, I'm talking about.
You said Cowboy quarterbacks.
This modern.
Oh,
modern.
okay,
Yeah. Modern. Yeah, the last.
Make sure you rephrase that
30
question.
30 years.
Yeah, 20, 30 years, right? Because the 90s was Dallas.
Yeah.
So
it was Jimmy Johnson is who it was.
No, Jimmy Johnson won
two.
Yeah. And then who else?
Well, Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman.
Yeah, but somebody else won.
I think only Dallas has two, right?
No,
they won three or four.
I think they got maybe they have five. I don't know.
Landry, Tom Landry.
That was back in the day.
Well,
Roger
Staubach. That's what I'm saying.
That's probably yeah.
Yes, the other ones Staubach. So in the 70s.
Yeah.
So 70s and then 90s.
That's a weird fact about Roger Staubach. He's the richest NFL player in the history of the real estate.
Oh.
Yep.
What's he worth?
Look it up. God only knows.
Hundreds of millions?
I mean, it's got to be more than what's Lamar and Mahomes and what are these guys getting paid?
Yeah,
they're getting
300, 400 million, right?
Yeah,
Mahomes
but
signed
over
like
a
a
period-
$500 million deal.
Yeah, for 10 years though.
Still 500.
What do you think he's doing with that? Buying his wife?
God only knows.
That chick.
Yeah,
is
that
so
bitch is
annoying.
crazy.
Yeah, she's a nut job.
Have you seen and his
between-
brother?
Well, between those two, and then you got
Swift.
I saw somebody was bitching about. They're like, "Oh, to see grown men complain about Taylor Swift supporting her boyfriend is just sickening." It's like, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan anyway, and she has an absolute cult behind her.
I don't understand why.
You know, she's
I
the
don't- I don't know-
first true. She's the only person to make $1 billion touring in 1 year.
She made $1 billion.
$1 billion on an Eras tour, and it's not even over.
Travis
in a
Kelce,
period of
I take it
300.
back. You're
Yeah,
smart,
Travis
man.
Kelce, bro, he did
You might as well
something
just
right.
retire like his brother, man.
I
Just
know.
right off into the sun.
You gonna take care of me, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a minute left.
Well, I saw Tony Dungy was pretty pissed off about them showing Swift. It was like, and then he got some backlash on X and Instagram that he was like, this Taylor Swift thing is really
Swift
taken
haters.
away from what football
It
is.
is.
And
It is.
they're like, Tony, what the fuck have you done?
Oh, they were ripping his ass.
Yeah, they were ripping his ass
Tony
off.
won a fucking Super Bowl.
I know. He did.
With
he's
Peyton
done a lot.
Manning,
He's done
dog.
a lot, but
He's-
And
Yeah,
Booker
man.
McFarland.
yeah, but I guess there is those Swifty people out there that they just love her, man.
You say one thing negative about Taylor Swift, and they come after
They come
your
after-
family. They come after everybody.
Good, that's
It's
how
like
we
the
get this
freaking
podcast on the
cartel.
map. Fuck you, Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But I love you.
I did not say that.
And we'll be right back.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hi, this is Manny.
A
Pirate's life for me.
Eagles.
EAGLES.
No, Eagles.
Eagles.
Sock. Come on, man. Act like you even go to the game.
1-6, dog. Last
Yeah.
7 games. They're
I love it.
garbage.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love
but
it.
we were talking about something off air. It was kind of the insurance stuff that was kind of interesting that you were
Oh,
talking
we're going
about.
there, huh?
Well,
All right.
I thought it was interesting stuff.
Yeah, no, they're just saying that Tampa's got the most uninsured motorists in the damn country, and you get hit, you may not get a damn thing, but if you are going to get hit, make sure it's a well-known company.
Call Roy Hooker.
Yeah, call Roy Hooker. He'll get you right.
He'll hook them out.
No, but the thing we were talking about is
Or call Steve Anton.
these doctors and these other guys are kind of staging accidents to where they can bring in the involved parties and pay them under the table. Then they get they sue the insurance companies, and
Well,
round and round we go.
You were giving us an example where you said 2 people would. What was it outside?
So it's like, okay, so all right, you're gonna go. These doctors will come up to these people and say, all right, you're gonna run this red light on Dale Mabry and Ehrlich. As soon as that light turns green, you're gonna go
Got it.
and you're gonna get T-boned, and you guys are both gonna come to my office for work or surgery if you get surgery, whatever it may be, and we're gonna dock the insurance agents or the insurance companies and pay you guys under the table. It's a hell of a scheme,
Yeah.
to be honest. But yeah, he said it's very prevalent in Tampa.
Oh shit! You know what? I think we have a friend that does shit like that.
No, I don't
That
know.
will not be mentioned. That will not be mentioned. But you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah. No,
and
but,
you know who I'm
but
talking about.
one thing that I've heard from a lot of football players, they tell me all the same thing with the, basically they get pushed by the coaching staff and the team to play hurt,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
is that
absolutely.
is that how it goes in college too?
For sure. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know what it would be like NFL because you're getting paid kind of regardless. But
Yeah.
For college guys, me specifically, like I was just mentioning, I had torn labrum. I tore it my freshman year, and the doctor was like, "Oh yeah, you don't need surgery. You don't need surgery."
Was that the team doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And said you don't need surgery. Then I got reevaluated with another MRI before I went up to Canada, and the guy's like, "You 100% should have got surgery." But so where I was going with that is that you don't want to necessarily play hurt, but when you're in college and you're trying to fight for
Yeah.
your dream and you're trying to fight for the team and
Back then, at
the
least.
whole it's like
Yeah.
I'm not coming out of this game. I'm playing this. I'm playing it.
God, I really hate to bring up Brian again, but he talked about this also, where he was saying, I'm just.
Oh, this guy wants to give me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Let's hear the little.
It's true. It's true though. It's true. According to Brian as well. Damn it, you're right, man.
No, but I mean, Ian Beckles, he told us the same thing.
Yeah.
Remember Ian?
They shoot him up with cortisol.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, he'd be like, hey man, if I get this shot like another time, I'm really gonna damage my body, and he's like, they don't give a fuck. They're just like, oh, here, okay, all right, now go back in there and be the best you can be.
Oh, that was funny because he was talking about the time where he told John Gruden to fuck off because John Gruden walked in and said, hey, I heard you're giving up on the team. Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. And he goes, bro, you better get your little ass out of here before you get tossed up.
Yeah, because I mean, literally, man, they don't care. I mean, they just want to win, and they get incentives, and you're talking about the playoffs now, where you win a playoff game, you get like $1 million. Some of them.
Well, no, Baker got how much?
2.85 right now.
2.8 for winning
the playoffs.
As an incentive,
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's all 2.8 from just the playoff win, but they said he's gotten 2.85 in incentives so far.
You know what? It's probably amount of touchdowns just for the game.
Yeah.
So it was probably just for the playoff game, or was it
just for the playoff game?
He got 2.85 million.
So it's probably the amount of touchdowns you throw, the yardage, and the fact that he won. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of money in this. Not-for-profit. Well, it used to be.
Used to be. Yeah.
There's a lot of money in that.
I'm a good person. Give me your money.
I like Baker though. I like the way he plays. He plays with a little bit of shit to him.
Yeah. What do you think about Baker overall? He's only 28, which me and my brother just found this out today because I thought he was like 32.
Yeah, he seems.
So he's 28. Yeah, that's what. But I guess he got in early because he's played for Cleveland for so many years.
That'll age you playing for Cleveland.
What do you think about him overall in terms of his fundamentals as a quarterback and the way he throws the ball?
You guys watch Eastbound and Down? You ever watch
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny Powers.
You'll understand this then. Yeah. Fundamentals are a crutch for the talentless. So, I mean, you watch Baker Mayfield, he doesn't have the fundamentals that all these quarterback gurus are trying to preach. And I agree 100% with Kenny Powers. You can only do so much fundamentally wise, but at the end of the day, you just got to be a freaking animal and a dog and know how to get the damn ball to your receivers. And it's not always going to be pretty. So I'm like I said, I'm a huge fan of Baker. I think he does a lot of unorthodox stuff, and it's working out for him.
He's a walk-on every time, right? He's been a walk-on. He had to prove people wrong.
Well, he's a Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah,
but
he wasn't before that. He was, PWO, and I mean that's
PWO was
preferred walk-on.
Oh.
So, I mean, he's kind of been doubted damn near his entire playing career. Obviously won the Heisman, but I think that's why he plays with such a damn chip on his shoulder.
Kenny, can I be your assistant?
Stevie Janowski.
I don't know about the dick, though.
What was the funniest part of that was I work out. Yeah, I'm not trying to be the best at working out.
He goes, I'm training for a triathlon, so I'm doing a lot of swimming, running. He's like, well, I play real sports. I'm not trying to be the best at exercising.
That's what was the guy's name? The principal?
He's a white guy.
Yeah.
Well, no, even funnier when he's about to fuck April, and then he just comes in his head.
He goes, I'm just going to give it a couple more pumps. 3,
2, 1. That show's unbelievable.
Hey, if you guys haven't watched Eastbound and Down, watch it, man. It's hilarious.
100% worth it.
Kenny Powers, bro. I think he got let go of the baseball team and all he had was a jet ski.
Yeah.
Purple and yellow with leopard.
I think like an old Ford Bronco or something like that. Towing around the jet ski.
And then he was living with his brother and his kid, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Kenny Powers.
Yeah, that's season 1. And then season 2, he went to Mexico. And then I saw that he was walking out in Mexico when he was playing minor league ball, and he just got, and it's America.
Yeah. Those American flag behind him. Oh man, that show's unbelievable. But yeah, we need more characters like that in real sports that are like him. I think Aaron Rodgers is kind of close.
Kind of.
No.
I don't know if we were to say.
I mean.
Not like
dude, that guy's ruthless. I mean, I'm trying to think of who is.
I was trying to think of one too. I can't.
That can be that ruthless.
Maybe Aaron Rodgers. I don't know anybody.
Aaron Rodgers is, but
because he says what he means.
He does. He definitely speaks his mind. But I'm talking about being a fucking dick all the time.
Oh yeah,
100%,
just an absolute dickhead.
Kenny Powers was an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. No.
But I mean, he said what
He was a funny guy.
It's nothing like these facts you got over here in San
I was
Francisco.
just about to say. Well, no, the thing was just like, if you think the
That's
blacks
a movie
are,
quote,
he
right?
goes-
Yeah, movie quote.
Yeah,
he goes, if you think the blacks are bad in Baltimore, wait till you see the gays out here in San Francisco. Like, good God, man, you get canceled for
How do you,
saying shit like that.
how do you like New York? You mean New York?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd 100% get canceled. That show would never
Bro,
exist.
talking about shows that would never exist, or even just movies. Tropic Thunder.
Oh, God.
Robert Downey
That
Jr.
would never exist.
When the kid goes to throw the punch and he just grabs it and he goes, well, that's the theme song for the Jeffersons. Just because it's a song don't mean it's not true.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
No, that's a white guy that played a black guy.
I'm just a dude playing another dude. This is another dude. Oh, man.
Yeah, that was a great movie. I haven't seen it in a while. I need to watch that tonight, actually.
It's awesome. Tom Cruise had a great role in that.
Oh,
that movie,
my-
too.
Dude,
And
do
you would
you know
have
I
never
didn't-
guessed it was
No.
him until you saw
I
that.
didn't, bro. Until the credits rolled, Lex Grossman, Tom Cruise. I was like, what? What do you say? We don't negotiate with terrorists.
That is such a great movie, too.
Oh my
awesome.
god!
But those are
man.
the best kind of shows and movies, man. It's stuff that
Do you-
you know.
Yeah,
It's
know-
comedy.
yeah,
It's
it's
it's not
comedy.
like real shit.
Yeah. It's a movie. It's a character. Do you know that Jamie Foxx made a movie with Robert Downey Jr. to play a Mexican? The whole movie was filmed, but they couldn't release it because they thought it'd be insensitive.
I hate that word more than anything.
Yeah.
Are you
Insensitive.
kidding me? Jamie Foxx, a black guy, asked a white guy to play a Mexican, and it's insensitive? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, so he would have played a
That's-
Mexican.
No,
and a
no,
black dude.
no. The whole
Yeah.
movie was filmed.
It was?
Can't be released.
That's the
Cannot
world
be
of-
released.
That's
I mean, if you look at the 80 movie, the 80s movies, they were ruthless.
Oh, they were.
absolutely.
And they were good.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing
Yeah,
Saddles. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
That one would never get
No,
released.
no.
I don't even know if I can quote that.
No,
We
no.
might get canceled.
Yeah, They come down here and tear this damn entire office up.
Probably light it on fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
it's the
steal,
whole
steal the Maker's Mark and the Casamigos. Leave all the computers.
We got him.
We got them. They can't drink no more.
No, it's kind of sickening and sad.
Yeah.
You know, having kids and having them kind of being aware of what they got to say and like having to watch what they have to say. It's like you may offend somebody.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit if you're offended?
I
You
know.
like what's the big damn deal?
Where-
People
where
say
the-
shit to me all the time.
Yeah.
I couldn't give two fucks.
Yeah.
Where'd the First Amendment go?
Gone.
Freedom of speech, right?
That's all we got. So I got Disney Plus again. I boycotted it as long as I could.
I got it for more.
With my
of
son,
Star
it's so
Wars.
damn easy to
Yeah.
throw like
Yeah.
something like that on. And then the one thing, as soon as you sign up, you had to put your gender in. So it was man, woman, non-binary, or I prefer not to say, but it was required. It was the only thing that was required in order to get Disney Plus.
What? So the real question: what did you put?
Non-binary.
I prefer not to say.
I prefer not to
That's
say.
what I prefer not to say, because it could be my wife on, it could be me on, it could be my
Oh,
so
I
it
see.
can't be a man,
It's tricky.
it can't be a woman.
Oh, you
then
can.
it could
you
be
can.
a non-binary.
You can be fluid now.
Yeah. See,
You
I
could-
don't,
you
I
could
don't
be a
even
cat.
get that. What is gender fluid? I don't understand that.
I don't either.
What,
You're
what does that
asking-
mean?
You're asking the wrong guy, man. I have no clue.
Hold on, let's call in.
I don't even know who to call. I don't even know.
I don't either.
I'll tell you what. Go on Twitter. You'll find a bunch of people that are
Yeah.
all
But
sorts of
we don't
shit.
even know what the definition is. It's
however you feel at the moment. I guess. All I know is this.
that's what it is.
All I know
Yes,
is this:
that
if I
what
see
it
a
is.
guy that looks like either one of us three walk into the women's bathroom when my 9-year-old daughter's in there,
there's a problem.
there's going to be a Second Amendment issue for that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
shit.
there's- I don't go anywhere without it.
No, I mean that's fucked up. That's
Oh,
fucked
it's-
up.
It's beyond fucked up.
It is.
No, but the biggest thing is that I had a buddy that had a company, or he was working for a company, and they're like, "Hey, we don't want any distractions." The distraction was some guy who changed his gender to a woman, and then it wants to be treated fairly, wants to be,
What company was that?
huh? It was
Well, you don't have to say the company name.
Yeah,
What
it was-
industry? What industry?
it was in an engineering firm.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
And it was just like, okay, so now he's going to go into the woman's bathroom. And then all of a sudden, all the women are like yo, what the fuck is going on here?
You know,
Like,
yeah,
the guy still got a pecker.
That's
You know what?
that's a mild distraction.
Dave,
Yeah,
Dave,
I mean,
Dave Chappelle said it best. He was like, listen, if I were to get arrested anywhere in the entire United States, I want to get arrested in California because I'm going to identify as a woman.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm going to be fucking. Did you see his stand up?
Oh,
He's hilarious,
Oh,
bro.
he's unbelievable.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's great. And he caught a lot of shit for that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what?
This is a new one now.
The one that just came out on
yeah,
Netflix.
he did get a lot of shit for that.
Yeah,
When
he's
he
doubling
was
down
really-
on
yeah,
it.
But
love
he's
it.
still going. He's still going
love
because
it.
you can't, bro. It's comedy. If it's comedy, it's comedy. They make jokes for a
It's
reason.
also common sense, though.
Yeah,
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 I
he's
mean,
not
well,
really.
yeah.
He's just being funny. It's not really like, hey, this guy really thinks about these.
Did you see the one? Did you see the one where he's delivering milk to the white family?
You
You know, oh man,
That's kind of an older skit, isn't
it
it?
is very. It is during the Chappelle show,
know?
and I can't say more than that. Just look it up. Just look it up.
Didn't they have? He used to do like a racial draft too.
Oh yeah. Where he's like, well, Tiger Woods. Let's see, black or Asian?
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
And he was like, okay, the Asians got him.
A racial draft.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
that
it
was
was-
right.
it was a real thing.
That was a good skit.
That
I
one
mean,
went-
Key and
that-
Peele kind of tried to get
yeah.
into it, but they couldn't.
But that one wouldn't be around. Chappelle show would not be able to be in this day and age.
Dave Chappelle, that Chappelle show was like what, 2000 to like 07 maybe.
Yeah, maybe that.
So we were still in the we can tolerate shit phase.
Without
And then
people getting offended. It's,
yeah, and then once like 2016 hit, everybody got offended about everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, look, and even in sports, like with politics, I mean, people bring politics in.
We want
there.
to get that. We wanna
No,
go
no, I'm just saying, like they bring politics into sports. When was it okay to bring politics into your workplace? They're working, right? Why are we talking about politics at work?
Right.
Yeah, and the last person that did it never got a quarterback job again.
Yeah,
Colin Kaepernick
yeah.
never got another quarterback job again. Do you think it was because you were a bad quarterback? No, it's because you disrupted the organization.
He did.
That's what it
100%.
was. And the organization, the Niners were like, yeah, we don't need that. We just
And for
want to
San
play some
Francisco to
football."
even say that, that's kind of
I know.
That's
Oh,
wild.
That's a good point.
That's wild.
Yeah, a very progressive city to say, yeah, no, we're gonna step back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge call. Hence, politics and sports should not exist.
Upset. Packers.
Packers.
No, Purdy.
I like Purdy, but
I got his rookie card. I paid $200 for it.
really,
Yeah, not a common rookie, not a base rookie. Got the gold rookie. So
How much emphasis do you really put on the combine? You know, just like Baker. I mean, these guys fucking don't go out there and crush the numbers, but you could be a fucking hell of a quarterback. I mean, look, Purdy's one. I mean, Baker Mayfield.
as far as like doing like the 40-yard dash.
Yeah,
and
like
all
I
the
mean,
other-
like killing it. Like you know how all these top
Ian Beckles,
quarterbacks
bro.
comes out, and then they're like, oh, yeah, look at his stats. He can jump this high. He's this fast. I mean, does it really matter?
Dude,
or
I mean,
are there some people that just like, hey, they don't really participate in practice, and they're just a fucking gamer. When the game comes, I'm ready
Well,
to go.
when
that's
we-
Jadeveon Clowney.
That's him.
Yeah.
well,
They-
he got it because he, just boom, speared the
I know, but
quarterback.
yeah, I mean, he was not a lot of practice that year.
No.
No, Coach Spurrier literally did not let him go against the ones. So like, he would practice like for a scout team and stuff, and let him tee up on the scout team quarterback. But his first rep, he literally blew by our left tackle and fucking kind of grabbed me as I'm getting ready to throw. And Spurrier's like, "All right, that's it. Nope, you're done. You're
Wait,
done.
you
You're
play
not."
with Clowney?
For a year.
No shit.
Yeah.
Were you a senior?
Mm-hmm.
And he was
Freshman. He's 18-year-old kid, just freaking dominating.
18 years old, just
Mhm.
blowing by tackles.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
You did all four,
a
right?
season, yeah, a
You're the
season,
first
a season, SEC starting left tackle. I mean, that's why the guy was the number 1 overall pick. So, but to answer your question, as far as the
Yeah,
combine
yeah,
goes,
combine,
I think it differentiates between if you got a guy like a Tom Brady, they don't give a shit what he runs the 40 in. But if you got a guy like Lamar, it's like, okay, I want to see what this guy actually runs the 40-yard dash in.
Yeah.
That may play effect into his draft stock.
Do you think just having an all out scrimmages or like with the best players that are in the combine to see who
Ooh,
who performs the best.
That's
I know.
I mean,
I know
that's-
it's a possible injury. You know.
But yeah, they have those Senior Bowl All American games. That Reese's does.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a draft day
Yeah,
fucking.
but
bowl.
those
Those
players
guys don't
don't
wanna-
play together.
They don't even want to play in bowl games because
Yeah.
they don't want to. They don't want to
fall.
risk injury because you're talking about a lot of money that these guys potentially could make.
But are we really seeing the best out of them when they're just doing the combine? Sure, they're playing in college, but when you get to the NFL, everybody's fucking good.
But you're
Yeah.
you're a player who is trying to make it to the NFL. I don't think you want to risk injury.
No, I understand that. That's why I know it wouldn't be a good idea. But at the same time, I feel like all these stats and all this data is great, right? It's great. Okay, we know how fast this guy, but
When the lights come on, what is?
yeah, what's
do they
going
do?
on? Like,
Right.
there's a lot of good practice players. There's a ton of good practice players, but there's a lot of people
Practice.
We talking about
Practice.
practice?
But there's a lot of people that are gamers. They're just, hey, I don't really perform that great in practice, but when it comes to the game, I'm fucking ready.
I was
Rock-
like that.
yeah,
I
locked
was
and
like
loaded,
that,
yeah.
actually with
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah. So
30 seconds. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be right back. We're gonna go eat some fucking pizza.
Hey.
Welcome back to Happy Hour Holidays with your host, Jimmy. My stage name, Jimmy. Love it. We were talking off air. And I kind of want to bring it in. Do you judge people on championships or statistics? Who's better? Is it somebody who's just a baller individually, and that makes him the best player, or a leader that wins championships?
Garcia says Bill Russell's great because he has 11.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
hang on,
MJ
hang
is
on,
good.
hang on. No, man. I mean, I think it's a combination of both, like you said about with Brady versus Montana.
Would you put Montana as the second best, or who would you be your?
I-
If you had
Montana was the
who-
best before Brady.
No, but who would you put? Like, let's just do three. Who would be your top three, or it was 3 too little?
Top
Five,
three
or
quarterbacks?
Top five, yeah, top five.
Let's do
quarterbacks
five.
Of
yeah.
all time.
of all time.
Top 5.
Oof.
You got to put Bradshaw in there. I
Should we
think.
go five?
No,
Should we go?
not
Let's
Bradshaw.
go. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Number 5.
God, I don't know.
For a man who played the position, so he would know.
I would go the opposite. I'd go 1.
Okay,
Wait,
let's
wait,
do
wait,
that.
wait.
Let's do
So
that.
I'd go Tom.
Yeah,
Tom is 1. I think that's kind of a
All right.
unanimous
I'll take that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
decision. 2, I think you got to go Peyton Manning.
That's mine.
He only had 2 Super Bowls.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
but
whoa,
look at it.
whoa,
Look at his
whoa.
stats. I mean,
Yeah,
the
his
guy.
stats.
The guy.
Oh, so you're a
played-
stats guy.
And a leader.
I'm a combination of both.
Oh, okay.
Where was Indianapolis Colts before Peyton Manning? 1 and 15.
And where were the Broncos all the way up until the playoffs without Peyton Manning? But anyways,
All right,
I
so we got-
digress.
He won a Super Bowl
Yeah,
with
he won a
the,
Super
with the
Bowl.
Broncos.
I know, but he
won
didn't
with
play
the
the whole
Colts, too,
season.
right? Yeah,
he
he
didn't
won
play
with-
the whole season.
Oh well.
I digress. Okay, number
No, he
3.
did play
I-
the whole season.
I'm
He
pretty-
did play the whole season.
Yeah, I'm
No,
pretty
he didn't.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he
sure
did. He
he
had like
like.
5,000 yards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a record of passing yards.
He had like 7 touchdowns. in
No,
one
bro.
game.
Fucking what's that guy's name? Tebow. He played.
No, that was before
No,
Peyton
Oh,
Manning.
that was before.
No, I think that was after.
Oh, was it after?
I think shit,
I
I
think it
don't
was
know.
during.
I
I
think
think
it
it
was-
was
no, it was
during.
before- it was
And then
before,
they
it was
put in
before, I
Peyton
think.
Manning as the
No,
game
Peyton Manning was
manager.
the off-season acquisition that John Elway brought in.
Yeah,
He
go ahead,
he set
go
yeah.
ahead.
Look it up. He
Yeah,
set
yeah.
he set the passing record
Yeah,
for a season.
yeah.
So Brady, Manning. It's
It's a toss-up. At this
yeah. I
point.
mean,
Not really.
you guys might call me bullshit on this. I know your opinion on the Saints, but Drew Brees has got to be up there.
Yeah,
I hate him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Drew
though.
Brees is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Drew Brees is awesome. I think Marino's in the top 5.
All right.
Yes.
So we got
All right.
Breeze. You got
As
one
far
more.
as I'm talking about, not even Marino.
order.
Marino might be the most gifted passer of a football, maybe in the history of the game.
And he just had a horrible team.
And I think Rodgers.
You like Rodgers?
What?
I like Aaron Rodgers.
So Joe Montana's nowhere in there.
No,
Steve
Montana's
Young.
not in there. Steve Young's not in there.
Troy Aikman.
No, not Troy.
No.
He had Emmitt Smith, bro.
Yeah.
He had
Emmitt
Smith.
I mean, John Elway kind of gets forgotten
Michael
about.
Irving.
You know, Dan Fouts, my dad told me Dan Fouts had one of the most talented arms back in the day. He said he compared him to like he was the Marino, and then Marino came along, and that's
What about Joe Namath? Come on, we can't show our age.
he made a guarantee, and that's kind of just propelled him to.
yeah. I don't think he was like statistically or as a quarterback
I like him. I like him a lot. I
don't
think
know. I
he
think
has
it's
the best interview in the history of interviews
Yeah.
What was
with
it?
Susie Kohlberg.
What do you say?
Oh my gosh, my buddy Andrew Clifford will know exactly what I'm talking about. It was during halftime. They were like talking about their Super Bowl team or whatever, and he was fucking bombed. And Susie Kohlberg is like interviewing him, and he's like, "Yeah, woo!" And he goes, "Come here, Susie. You look good. I want to kiss you right now." And she's like, "Oh, sorry, no, we can't do that, Joe. And what do you think about the team struggling?" He goes, "I couldn't care less about the team struggling." And she's like, "All right, back to you guys in the studio." And he like had to come,
Aaron Andrews.
he had to
coming
like
up
come out and
you.
apologize and shit.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah.
Damn. What? How long ago was it? 20?
Joe Namath,
maybe.
bro. That's
maybe-
50s, 60s.
No. I'm
No,
talking about
no.
this interview was maybe like
After,
eight years ago.
Yeah, it was
8 or
well,
9 years ago.
He was watching the game.
Yeah, he was on the
Oh.
sideline just fucking ripped.
Yeah, right.
It was funny as shit. You got to look it up.
I gotta look at that.
How about
It's-
Unitas? Johnny Unitas.
Again,
get to
these
see
are
that,
all
but-
guys that I never really
Yeah.
saw play like live.
Sure.
In this day and age, like with the 4K and all this other vision, like
but if we're talking about the best quarterbacks, just because you didn't see him play doesn't mean they can't be in the discussion.
Yeah, but this is his 5.
and I'm also saying that, I mean, you got guys like LeBron James. LeBron James back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever, would dominate more so than he already is.
just like Jordan.
Because he's athletically more advanced. I mean, the sports science has changed completely. You know, guys aren't smoking cigarettes and, you know, eating fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
He's
on the
talking about
offseason.
us.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Cigarettes and pizza.
dude, what? Look at Joe Namath on the sideline. He would sit there and smoke cigarettes at halftime.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, like during their defenses on the field. Yeah, like
Yeah, because
Nobody-
they said
That makes him
cigarette-
even
they
more
said
of a
cigarette-
champion.
They said back
I
then cigarettes
agree.
were good for you.
Well, no, but it makes him even more of a champion because he was deliberately fucking up his body unbeknownst
But-
to him, and he was still able to go out there and win championships.
One thing I did hear is that back in the 80s,
There's probably no
there was
ice baths.
weight training for
correct.
for football.
There was
Who'd you hear that from?
I don't know.
Brian Holloway. Next week's episode.
I love it. I can't wait to watch that.
Bro, this guy said that okay, I'm not gonna okay.
Oh, but I'm sure.
Yeah,
I mean, even when my first year at South Carolina, we were lifting weights like the offensive line were lifting weights, the defensive line. We were doing the exact same power lifts and heavy ass squats and leg press and all this other stuff. And then
You had a gym on campus, right?
yeah, and we had a facility and all that stuff. But I'm saying like so he got fired, and then they brought another guy, and we did not touch any weights. Well, we touched a little bit of weights, but we were doing more bands and kind of
Calisthenics?
not necessarily that, just more like resistance
Resistance, yeah.
training.
Okay.
And we would go from the hot tub to the cold tub, 8 minutes each, and we'd always have to finish on cold. We have to do like 10 minutes in the sauna.
What was the benefit of that?
Yeah, like, going into that,
He called it the regeneration.
So you go from hot to
because
cold
that's a
to
big
hot to
thing right
cold.
now.
Oh,
with the cold
it's-
plunge and then going from hot to cold now.
100%.
Isn't that bad for your body?
They say it's supposed to like shock your system. I go into the rabbit hole and they're talking about like the liver gives out they're called shock proteins, I guess is what they're called. And
For
it goes
cold? For
when you
cold?
go in the cold, whenever you like shock your system, shock your body. So it's whether it's extreme heat like a sauna or extreme cold, it shocks your liver and it releases some like shock proteins and it's supposed to like clear out all the
No
negative.
wonder I've lived this long.
No, it's yeah, you got to shock the system.
I
mean,
do. I take cold showers, and then
Do you really take cold showers?
yeah, I wake up in the morning. I'll
It's
take
the
a cold
best-
shower.
the cold
And
shower in the morning
I let it
used
drip.
to do
I let
that.
it drip right here on
on
my
your back of your
spine,
neck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
well, what's the back
The
of the
Asian,
neck whole thing?
the
Asian-
Chinese I
yep,
saw.
Yep.
They
Yeah,
said-
we probably saw the same damn
same
thing.
bro. I was
Well,
like,
what
whoa,
is
this
it?
thing. But it's supposed to like it's like a release of like I don't know tension or I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of shit.
Demons and all sorts of
Yeah,
shit.
demons or whatever. But you take a cold shower in the morning, like when you first wake up.
I've heard
and-
that.
Yeah, and it's supposed to like
It releases a lot of dopamine, they say,
Yeah.
and
yeah. I mean, I've
So you're getting high while you're.
I,
The only
I don't
thing
know.
I will
It
say-
sucks. It definitely sucks taking
Yeah.
those cold plunges and
Yeah.
just sitting there. I mean, I'm a firm believer. Whether or not it's a pseudo effect or whatever, who knows? But I like it. I like doing it.
So when you say cold plunge, do you mean like plunging your entire body?
Mine
in
is
if you
your
can't,
head, right?
ice
Mine's your
water?
head.
no, they say you want to do your head as well, but I don't know. The cold plunge definitely sucks, and I don't do that as often as I should.
Yeah.
But the cold showers, I mean, you wake up in the morning, you do a little nasty, and then take a cold shower afterwards.
Do a little.
Your day's met.
Your,
day's made.
wife's like, holy shit, it's big. And then you go into the shower. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Where's the little turtle?
It's freezing.
It's freezing.
How's your labrum feel after that, though?
Feels great.
It feels great.
Yeah, I mean, they said that I should have had surgery, but I'm still out there throwing with all these guys anyway. So
And that's your throwing arm,
Mhm.
right?
yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, to go back, it's the strength training has changed. The sports science has changed. I mean, who was the guy? Was it Terrell Owens that was like he bought a $100,000 hyperbaric chamber
I didn't know
or
that.
something like
Oh, yeah,
that to like sleep in?
Oh, so it's
It's supposed
because
to give you like more oxygen
yeah.
or something like that.
Well, they said a lot of. Did you guys ever train in like, I guess not in a sauna, but something that was like hard to breathe or anything
Like
like
hot
that?
yoga almost.
Hot yoga is awesome. I did that in Montreal
Yeah.
like 4 times a week. It was fantastic. That was the best shape I ever have been in.
What was one of the like
Is
a
there
lot of people say
hot
like, hey,
yoga
Denver.
students.
Yeah.
for sure. I know Drew does it, but I mean, and I don't think he's doing it for the yoga. You know, he's like, help out my golf swing tremendously, but I don't know,
Sure, Drew.
He needs help with his golf swing.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we need to get one going, Drew. I know you're scared. You're hibernating somewhere in fucking downtown or whatever. But out of the toughest places that you played, just from weather or atmosphere or lack of oxygen when you were playing, what would you say one of the toughest places to play was?
Oxygen was never a thing because playing the SEC, you're not playing in
The Denver.
Denver. Yeah, exactly. But as far as cold,
Yeah, cold or hot, maybe like
Or coldest
I mean,
game.
I've been to. We played golf in New Orleans, and New Orleans is
It's hot as fuck,
it was like
bro.
it was like hot, but it was also really hard
Humid.
to breathe.
it was sticky.
Yeah, it was.
It was
sticky.
120 heat index.
Jesus.
I know. It was
But,
horrible.
like,
Were the
what-
beer's cold though?
Oh yeah,
that
we
helps.
played at
I don't even think I
TBC
drank
Zurich,
any.
which they have PGA Tour
event.
two person event.
Yeah,
right?
2-person
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
But
That place was horrible.
what would you say would be the toughest one? Some of the toughest.
Could be hot or cold.
The coldest for sure was, and I mean, my brothers played at Harvard. I used to go up to Boston all the time with my parents and watch their games, and it was absolutely freezing. But you're not playing.
Yeah.
But the coldest game I played was in Birmingham, Alabama, for
Really?
the Papa John's Bowl.
Alabama?
It
Yeah.
gets that cold?
It was freezing,
What?
and we played in the old Iron Bowl. I forgot what the temperature was, but you got hit, and it felt like you were playing on concrete.
So like
the ball
when
was hard as a fucking that Casamigos ball.
so when KC and Miami were playing in Kansas City over the weekend, they're probably experiencing
I mean,
that
you saw
shit.
Patrick. When was the last time you ever seen a helmet crack?
I
Never,
know.
never, and he
That
didn't even
has-
know it was cracked.
I mean, that's
That's
how
how
cold
cold-
it is. Yeah,
holy
it's
shit.
free. It's what did they say it was -30? It felt like
Yeah,
minus
it
30.
felt like -30.
so they said so it was -4 with a feel like of I think -30.
It's impossible to grip a ball. I mean, it's obviously they did it, but
He played fucking well for.
You know what's crazy is that he didn't realize his helmet was cracked, and when he went to go get his backup helmet was frozen, so he couldn't even put it on.
Oh, that's what it was. Because I was wondering
Yeah.
why I was having such a hard time. I was like, yo, these guys
It
have
was
to have.
frozen.
I mean, I've never seen a
because there's
helmet crack
pads
like
in there.
that.
There's
Never.
pads in there.
never.
I've never even seen the inside of the helmet until I just saw it this time.
I know.
I would
crazy
say it's
shit.
definitely harder to play in cold weather than it is extreme heat. And extreme heat, I mean, we're Florida boys. It's nothing's too hot for us, but
Yeah.
the cold it's a whole different animal.
I know Arizona was pretty hot,
No, it's like an oven hot.
Yeah.
bro.
Talking
like-
about golf, I played
yeah,
golf
yeah.
in the 4 seasons in Dallas for my brother's wedding.
Yeah.
And that was about as hot as I've ever been, and I literally felt like I was in an oven.
And that was crazy because I was looking at the weather for Dallas and it gets hot as fuck, but it was like 13 degrees there in Dallas when they played that game. I know it's a dome, but it was literally cold as
Really?
fuck in Dallas.
Oh, it snows in Dallas.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually kind of nice little like
You get all the 4
Balance?
seasons.
yeah, you get all 4 seasons. Which is
Fuck
kinda,
all that, bro. I like the Florida tropics,
I love
man.
it. Love it.
Yeah,
I'll never.
know.
I'm not moving anywhere.
No.
I mean,
no.
what we only get like maybe 2 months of cold. After that, it's like
Actually,
70s and
I
above.
look forward to the Florida winters
Absolutely.
because it feels so good.
All the windows go straight up.
Yeah, all the windows go
No
straight
air conditioning.
up, yeah.
It's beautiful.
And then for a polar bear, I mean, come on, baby, I need a little bit of that cold. Don't stop sweating, man.
Yeah, what you got your house at like 69 degrees
Yeah,
Fahrenheit
no.
every fucking
No,
day.
71, and it doesn't.
I thought it was 69.
No, actually, the AC guy told me not to do that anymore. He was like, 69 is too cold. You want to keep it at least in the
Give us
70s.
a tip there. So what? It saves more money if you keep it in the 70s?
No, it's just because that's the atmosphere I want to be living in.
Oh, well,
Nice. and
I keep
chilly.
mine at 70.
You know? Yeah,
I keep
70?
mine at 70 all
Yeah.
year long.
You guys are nuts, man. Masha would hate me
Yeah.
for saying this, but we got like the little smart thermometer thing, so I can
The-
schedule it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is that a Nest, right?
I
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah,
There.
yeah.
It's
It's
probably
probably
is
a nest. Yeah,
It's
it's like a little circle.
It's a circle.
No, it's
Oh,
called a
okay, yeah.
sensi.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, I think I've heard of that one too.
So yeah, I can control all my
must be a
asphalt.
Russian thing.
It might be. But yeah, so right before bed, so I think at like 8:00 is when I'll set it to. It goes to 74.
Yeah.
Stays at 74 throughout the night, and then as the day goes on, I allow it to get hotter and hotter. So as hot as I get it is 82.
You leave it at 82 in there?
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I don't
bro?
mind heat. That's why I'm coming in here. I'm like telling him, I'm like, God, it is fucking freezing in here.
But it's
I'm like
inside-
having to hold my arms. And
But
shit.
it's inside your house, 82 degrees.
Yeah, I like the heat.
Oh my god,
So-
man.
But
So
she's like,
so
what
the
are you trying to
candles
do? You're
are
trying
melting?
to fucking sweat me out here or what? What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
shit.
Hey, times are tight right now. We got to save on that energy bill, baby.
I know you're Cuban, but god damn, dog, I'm running a sweatshop in there, bro.
I don't mind it. It feels good.
Your kids
It's
ever
breezy.
complain?
No,
They don't ever complain?
no.
You ain't paying for shit anyway.
Yeah. You like,
Go
you like
ahead
this
and
bed?
complain.
You like
You
this
like
roof?
this?
Shut the hell up.
You ever told them? You ever told them just to fuck with them? Be like, yo.
How old is your oldest?
He's just turned. Well, he didn't just turn, but he's 16.
Damn, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You're our age.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
started early.
younger. Oh, you're younger than
Yeah,
that.
he's my age, 34,
Yeah.
Well, 35.
35.
Damn, bro.
And your
so-
kid's 16?
Mm-hmm.
16 minus 35 is 19.
And he's
yeah.
he's playing. You say he's playing quarterback right
yeah,
now, right?
he should be the starter the next 2 years at Steinbrenner.
Nice.
So
You excited for that?
yeah,
I gotta come see him play. Though.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love watching.
I don't know if they let people like you around there.
Listen, I cleared my name from the pedophile list.
Oh boy, Epstein Island. The whole thing is
Listen,
full
I was
circle.
just peeing here apart.
Jeez.
That was from Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, horrible boss.
Yeah.
There was no kids at the park. I was just peeing there.
I don't know, Charlie.
Yeah. From Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Was
yeah.
that show any good?
Always Sunny in
Yeah.
Philadelphia? Oh, Danny DeVito's in it, bro.
Yeah.
Shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I should watch that. I was trying to find something to fucking watch.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia is a pretty good show.
'Cause I don't know anything.
Is that the show they had like they tried to do the Wade Boggs challenge on a plane and tried drinking like what was it like 80 beers or something whatever he drank?
I don't know. I didn't watch that show religiously. I
Oh.
just watched it anytime.
I remember
it
seeing
was
like that
on.
one little
Now, if you
clip.
say anything about The Office, I'll know it.
Oh yeah,
Anything
Anything.
about The Office. I don't know about the episode, but I can remember it.
Okay. Dwight Schrute's character. What was the actor's name?
No, I'm not talking about the episodes, not the.
you know he
fuck-
changed his name,
I
right?
know it was Rain.
I didn't know
it was
that.
Ran. It was Ran.
Rainn Wilson.
Rain Wilson, but it
Yeah.
changed it to like Rain Water, fresh, clean water for everyone or something like that. He literally like Google it. He changed his
That
name.
sounds like Meta World Peace.
Yeah, no, he's a weird character.
Hey, look, Meta already knew about Meta before it even happened.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, named
It's
themselves-
scripted.
No.
Yeah.
It's scripted. This whole freaking life is
Doing NBA
scripted.
scripted.
Oh yeah, that
Oh, Ron Artest, man. Come on. A guy with a name like Ron Artest predicting the meta world, calling himself Meta World Peace. Ain't no shit.
Just think about the evolution of sports. It keeps getting more pussyish. As
Oh,
we keep
yeah.
well,
going.
that's society and that's the world in general.
But I mean,
Yeah.
how far is it gonna go? Like right now, it's not even a helmet hit. It's like a real hard
Oh,
shoulder
you know why
hit,
they're doing that.
and they
right?
call it 15-yard penalty for defensive hit.
Oh, you know why they're doing that, right?
I know, but what are you
They
supposed
want
to
to
do?
prolong the athlete's
No, they want-
life
they
in
want-
the NFL.
They want more scoring.
They want more money.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't lead with your helmet anymore. I mean, guys like Ray Lewis and Troy Polamalu, all those guys would never survive.
You know, John Lynch
And
Remember
Brian
that?
Urlacher.
Did you see
Zach
that?
And
Thomas.
those guys are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
They would never ever be allowed to play.
No.
Terrell Suggs.
What about?
I mean, all those guys.
We got 30 seconds left on the segment.
Did you see that guy's knee? Higbee?
Oh, yes, bro.
Oh.
That was so bad. That
But
was
that's
so
but that's
bad.
what you're going to see a lot more of that because
Hey, he still walked off, though.
but you're going to see
It's
more of
like
that
ACL.
because guys are not able
Damn.
to hit high. You
Yeah.
you have to go low.
Yeah, I mean,
26 seconds.
yeah,
25.
I just
24.
The shot clock.
we'll be right back to Happy Hour Holidays because this guy's fucking counting me down like an asshole.
Someone's got to produce the show.
And we're back to Happy Hour Holidays. We were just talking about the U.S.
We were talking about pecker wreckers.
Yeah,
The
we're talking
merger
about that.
between the XFL and the USFL into the UFL.
But I liked how they pitched it.
Pecker
Football-
record.
No, football in the spring.
Yes.
Because now you're like thinking, all right, the NFL's over. What the fuck am I going to watch? You know?
The Office.
The Office. Seinfeld, The Office, and
just another thing to bet on.
yeah, another thing to bet on. But
the NHL.
you think it'll gain any traction?
I hope it does.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of guys, man. Like you were just talking about being up in Canada. There's guys up in Canada that 100% should be on NFL rosters.
Yeah.
But you got 32 teams or 33, whatever it is in the NFL.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of roster spots for all these guys, so I think it's a good thing. I was actually one of my buddies who is an agent now came out yesterday to watch some of the college guys throw it around because I want him to sign at least one of them. But I was talking to him and he's like, yeah, I already sent his stuff out to the UFL coaches and the GMs and everything else. He's like, it's kind of a shit show because instead of having 2 separate leagues where you have 8 teams in each league, now you just have
18
one league, and now there's so you eliminate 8 teams rosters. So it makes it a little more difficult, but I think the product will probably be a little bit more, not necessarily serious, but
better.
Better. Yeah.
I mean, we also had the Arena Football League, which we still do, right?
No, that closed down.
That closed down?
Yeah, I don't know.
But we had the greatest show on turf come out of the Arena League,
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Warner, and that offense.
I've never seen that movie, by the way.
It was actually not a bad movie.
I thought it was. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Every time
it's
I try to
got
put it on,
David
my wife's
Levi
like,
in
no
it.
more fucking sports.
Well, it's not really even a sports movie, but it shows Kurt Warner's rise. And like I didn't even know half the story that was going on with it. This guy worked at a fucking grocery store.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
And then not
Hall
even
of Famer.
Yeah, Hall of Famer. And
That's crazy.
led the greatest offense in terms of yardage ever in the NFL. That guy was bagging groceries.
I mean, you got Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, Marshall Falk. I mean,
Hey, listen, you
I
still
could've
got to throw the
thrown the ball.
motherfucking
Yeah.
ball. You
Yeah.
still got to throw the motherfucking
Ricky
ball.
Ricky Pro.
Ricky Prohl, yeah.
And what?
I mean, they were
Isaac,
fucking loaded.
who was
the
that?
tight end, though? I don't know where their tight end
I don't even know
was.
if they
Yeah.
played with a tight end.
No, I don't think they
so.
needed one.
No.
Marshall Falk was on there.
Yeah, Marshall Falk was
Marshall
the
Falk
running
was on
back.
there. And then Dick Vermeil, because I said
Yeah,
it Vermeil.
it's all coming
uh,
full circle.
Dick Vermeil was the coach and took a chance and said, "You're our quarterback."
Never seen somebody bag groceries like you.
You're hired.
You don't have to throw a football?
No, because remember, he played for the Arena
Yeah.
League,
Iowa
before.
Barnstormers.
And then guess who beat him?
Tampa Bay Bucks.
Tampa Bay Storm. Not Tampa Bay Bucks. Tampa Bay Storm beat him in the championship.
Yeah.
And then the year after, Kurt Warner tries out for the Rams. Boom. So you're welcome, Kurt Warner, for the Storm giving you the chance.
Would they play good in that game?
I think he had like 4 touchdowns or something.
That's not good in Arena League.
No,
Those
it's
guys are
not.
throwing like 12 touchdowns a
Yeah,
freaking game.
yeah, it was crazy.
I always thought the field goal post was so fucking skinny.
Yeah,
It
they're
is.
smaller.
It's-
I played with the Storm for a year. Yeah.
Well, you
It's crazy.
played on the team
Yeah.
for the Storm?
Mm-hmm.
No, you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
look at
real?
the tattoo, bro. Lightning
Yeah.
storm.
No, yeah, that's actually a pretty wild story.
Yeah,
And Emily?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right. It wasn't.
I
Emily,
didn't. I was the backup, but that whole you go from playing, talk about rise and fall and rise and all the other shit. You go from playing the SEC in front of hundreds of thousands of people. It's the biggest conference in college football. To me fucking up, obviously not getting a chance in the NFL, going to Canada. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Little did I know Canadian guys get a lot of NFL players on their roster. So I mean that was kind of a big deal. And then you're up there for 2 seasons. Then you're like, all right, I'm done playing football. Fuck all this. Then the Storm call, go over there. I'm like, we're practicing at Skyway. We're with like
Skyway
inflatable.
Dolphins?
No, Skyway the football
Yeah, right
facility.
off of Memorial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had like inflatables to be like the yard line because I mean I think the field was like 25 yards wide. Yeah, it was wild. But anyways, long story short, my last game there we played in San Jose, and I can't remember if we won or lost, but I had a bunch of points on my Amex that I had to spend before the year ended. So I was like, all right, I got $200. I'm gonna start buying some drinks for everybody. So I'm buying drinks, and one of the guys behind me starts barking at like just random passengers on this flight. We're flying from San Jose to Tampa. We're getting fucking ripped. And next thing you know, I get a call from Derek Brooks, who was the GM or the president. He goes, "Hey, Mr. Garcia, I got an email from one of the passengers on the flight, and they said that some big guy with long hair and a beard was buying drinks for everybody and kind of causing like a chaotic scene and all that shit. I was like, yeah, I was buying it. I wasn't barking at motherfuckers though. He goes, yeah, I think we're done here.
Oh,
Like, yeah. So
That's
Derek
simple.
Brooks?
yeah.
That's simple.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds almost
But
like
then the next year they closed down. So
that. That don't,
that's what I'm saying. I don't
the
think
writing the writing was on the wall. on
bro.
the whole
That kind of
league.
seems like it's
It's kind
over
of
something so stupid.
It is what it is.
You know what? The football league is more fucked up than I thought.
Oh, it's an
All football,
entertainment.
yeah,
it's a
it
business.
is,
I mean,
yeah.
it is what
And
it is.
you were entertaining.
Yeah, I guess a little too much.
Yeah, apparently.
But yeah, it was whatever. God, what was I gonna say after that?
You were on the flight.
No,
You were
the
buying
beef.
drinks. Arena Football League. Kurt Warner.
What
Radio
was it?
show on turf.
Oh yeah, the arena. Didn't Antonio Brown have an arena team?
Yeah, he did in Miami.
And he stopped.
In Miami.
I thought it was New York.
Was it New York? I thought
I
it
don't
was
know where
Miami.
it was.
But yeah, he
But yeah.
he didn't pay the.
And he got
He didn't
kicked
pay-
out.
Oh yeah, that's right. He didn't pay the team.
And he got kicked out also.
Oh,
yeah.
Out of his own.
Because he was
Game,
I think he was
'cause
like,
he
trying
was
to
on the
play.
field.
Wasn't he trying to play?
No, he was on the field signing. And he was like, I own the team. And the security escorted him out.
Vontez Burfict absolutely destroyed that guy's brain.
Who did? Oh, when
The
the,
guy from the
hit.
Bengals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hit. I mean, that was a pretty bad hit.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
but that
hit.
guy, man, imagine if the Bucks still had him. Like if he was, if he
Imagine if
wasn't,
that motherfucker
if he wasn't a
could
whack. I
think.
mean, he probably would have been gone. He probably would have tried to get another big contract somewhere. But man, imagine if the Bucks still had that guy.
You know,
Because we were. I mean, with Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, and Godwin, that's such a
That's
fucking
yeah.
Because
that's dangerous.
Antonio Brown is, in my opinion, one of the best route runners. That's
For
what
sure.
he really is. He was able to make somebody miss just by looking a certain way.
he
You
was
gotta
like
look this way, the defender's going that way.
he was like Tyreek Hill before Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, because he was fast.
I don't know
as
if there's
shit.
anybody like Tyreek Hill, dog.
I mean, I would say that that's accurate.
Pretty good,
Yeah.
pretty good comparison.
Yeah, I
though.
would
Yeah,
say
yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean, the speed that Antonio Brown had was explosive. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was explosive. But he almost played like a big guy because he got up there, he got the ball. Like he wasn't like
He obviously went across the middle.
yeah, he went
Just
across.
a
Yeah.
couple, one too many times.
But that guy got in trouble quite a few times for knocking some people out.
Who's that?
The guy from the Bengals that
Oh yeah, perfect.
yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
So then you could see why. I know we say, hey, the football is getting pussified, but when you're fucking somebody up, head high, head first, helmet
Yeah,
first.
but bro, when you sign up for it, you know what?
Yeah, you know what you're signing up for.
You know
You're
what
getting
you're
paid.
signing up
You're
for
getting paid
that?
a lot of money for that.
Yeah,
Bro, you know, some car crashes have less forces exerted on the head than that
yeah.
shit does.
Yeah.
I know, but that's what they signed up for, man. Don't sign up.
You ever see a
It
guy?
ain't a woman's game; it's a men's game.
You ever see a guy that does karate and stack up 3 blocks of concrete, punch through it, nothing's broken, right? You've seen that.
hmm
All right. So now imagine a head that's just sitting there and then boom. Well, if your helmet and your skull can make contact like that, what do you think it's doing to the guy receiving the blow? If you can punch through 3 concrete blocks, man.
Yeah, but that's part
That
of
shit
the
is some
game.
fucked up shit, dog.
No, it is. It is.
Remember?
Nobody said it
You ever,
wasn't
you ever,
fucked up,
you
but
ever
it's
watched
part of
the
game.
NFL movie where this guy was fucking picking his teeth out of his mouth because
Yeah.
of too many concussions, and then he just kills himself? Bro, CEI or was CTE?
CTE, yeah.
CTE, bro. This shit is
I get it,
serious.
bro. But that's part of it, man.
Not anymore. Now
Like
that it's sports
skateboarders-
entertainment.
like skateboarders, they know if they jump 10 stairs, they might break their leg, but
Sure.
they're gonna do it because they love to do it.
yeah,
Do
but
you know what the most concussed sport is?
football, soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, because of the headers.
No way.
Yeah, because of the
Yeah.
headers. Yeah, yeah.
I know one time.
And think about it, you got a ball coming this way, trying to hit a goal. You're literally taking your head and
Redirecting.
yeah.
You're
That's the most
redirecting.
concussed.
Yes, yeah, it is.
I know. I didn't think
Yeah.
that either. I saw it.
Yeah.
I don't know. a
Yes,
couple
I'm gonna
years
tell
ago.
my wife now because she doesn't want my son playing football, and all he says is football, football, football. And she's
No,
like,
bro, put
my
that
son ain't
motherfucker
playing.
in golf, dog.
No, he's
Uh,
playing golf already. He's already swinging the club, but I really want him. To
Was
play
he hitting it
football.
further than you? Yeah, probably.
I'm at least hitting it 150.
We got to play again soon.
Yeah.
I know, man. I love doing that thing, man. If I ever retire, I don't have to worry about money.
If you ever retire, you mean when you
No, I'm just
retire?
saying, I would love to play. If my body
Have
can
goals,
still deal
Manny.
with it. 'Cause, I mean, golf is. I mean, it beats you up. Like you don't see it, but you know, I stretch before I play because I know.
Golf beats you up.
Yeah, your body, man. All the twerking and the fucking, You know, you don't think about it. Your wrist, your elbow, all that shit. I mean, it's all.
No. Your wrist is because of something else, dog.
Those are rookie
That's his
numbers.
warm up. That's his warm right there.
Yeah. You've been on rookie numbers, dog.
You got to pump those numbers up, man.
Hey, you know what? When you play, sometimes when you play golf, it's good to jerk off because it relaxes you. I wonder if it's the same for all the other sports.
Wait, are you joking or are you being serious?
No,
Is that why you play so well on Wednesday?
yeah. While you're taking a dump.
Wait, what?
Ah.
That's like a self blumpkin.
Yeah, this is-
Oh, jeez.
So you're jerking off and taking a shit at the same time. Please tell me you do not use your shit as lubricant.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah.
Where is this podcast going?
Where did it go?
It's running away.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But talking about, things of that nature, that bottle has a candle melting over it, and that's Maker's Mark. Manny, you drank some of it.
Yeah.
Is Maker's Mark really that great?
It's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's nothing special, but it'll get you drunk.
What are you drinking?
Drinking a Miller, and then I'm also drinking a little ranch water in here.
What's ranch water?
Tequila, soda, and lime.
Tequila, soda, and
That's
lime.
that's what he drinks every morning when he wakes up. Let me
Ranch
a little bit of
water?
happiness, dog.
Yeah, I need some water after this cold shower.
You know what? You could almost patent that name, ranch water.
No, it's a thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, people make like actual cans that are ranch water.
I think I've seen that logo on their ranch water.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's supposed to be low calorie. Not that I'm counting calories anymore, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like they look good, you know? But I mean, going into like your training with all the quarterbacks that you're bringing up. I mean, you're getting these kids, some of them as young as what, like
8
years old, and I mean, you're really molding them, like you did your son. I mean, he's about to start for Steinbrenner. Do you have any other kids now that you feel like have some promise?
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of them. But it's the same thing. I tell the parents. It's like, you guys are paying me for a reason to be out here. You don't need to be like the helicopter parent. You don't need to force your kid. If your kid doesn't want to come, don't force them.
Yeah.
Don't force them. You got to like actually want. And there's kids that you can tell that are out there that are just like, oh, my dad wants me to be out here. And that's what's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
And you got to have a separate conversation. But for the most part, man, I would say 90% of the kids out there, they want to be out there. They're locked in, they're focused, they're paying attention to what not only I'm saying, but some of the older guys like Charlie Dean will come out there and kind of coach them up a little bit. And when you got guys that I started coaching 8 years ago that are been through the whole progress, been through the system, that have played college football, started on college football teams, for them to come out there and kind of say like, look, he knows what the hell he's talking about. Not only did he play at a high level, but he's like coaching, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. So I think it's good for kids to kind of hear that from other people other than their dads.
You
I know.
got any kids that you think could be the next Tom Brady?
I don't know if they're.
Oh, come on, man!
I
Next
mean-
Tom Brady. I mean,
Well,
maybe-
hey, Patrick Mahomes is the next Tom Brady.
Well, now you got everybody that's trying to be the Patrick. They got the hair and they're trying
I
to
know,
throw
it's
everything
like,
sidearm. It's like, why are you doing that?
But
Like,
you got to be able to make those kind of reactive throws.
Oh, that's all we do.
When you're on the move, outside of the pocket, you're outside of the numbers. I mean, you kind of have to do
No,
that.
that's what I'm
no,
saying.
so-
Like fundamentals go out the window when you got people flying at you that are 6'8", 300 pounds that run 4.5s. I mean, when those guys are coming full speed at you, you better figure out a way to fucking get the ball out of your hand.
Yeah.
So
But Garcia, do you ever get anybody there where you're like, hey, you know what? I don't think you're as good as a quarterback. Maybe you would be better receiver.
Ooh,
Like somebody
Absolutely.
crushing
like-
people's dreams.
Not
not
necessarily
necessarily
cru-
obvious. I mean, they still love that. 90% of them are out there. They're focused. They want to play football. It's about the football. Now, maybe they're not the best for quarterback.
and there's been conversations like that, and some of the parents don't necessarily like that I say that, but it's like, look, man, I'll take your money either way. It's fine, but I'm doing you a disservice. I'm trying to force you to play quarterback when
Maybe he's a
you're
good
just
receiver.
not as God-given ability as another guy that is similar age or younger or older, whatever it may be. It's like, dude, maybe your position in sports is a receiver. Maybe it is a tight end. Maybe it is a defensive guy. I mean,
Maybe it is soccer.
maybe it is soccer. Maybe it is golf. I mean, shit, we'll go out there and hit some golf balls and see
we'll
if
see
that's
what
what
you
it's
do.
for. Yeah, I mean,
And we could be like Tiger Woods and his daddy.
Make the real money.
Take the money,
Make the money. Oh my God, that's so bad.
Oh shit.
Dude,
I mean, really, in your backyard, you could probably set up a hole, right, for golf.
No, yeah, I got a guy coming to do that.
Really? Like a little par 3?
Yeah,
Or I mean like a short par 3, right?
Who?
It's called Turf X.
Oh, you're doing it out of turf.
Mm-hmm.
Turf X.
Turf X.
Oh, you're putting one in your backyard.
yeah. So we're
So
gonna
you're
do
just gonna do like one the
100
tee box?
yards?
so 150 yards.
No
So
way.
got the tee box by the back house, and
All turf.
it's literally 150 yards to the back. We're gonna do a pretty big size green.
Are you
He's gonna put
are
like
you
hills.
elevating it?
Yeah.
The
so it's
green?
gonna hills, and he's gonna put some sand back there, and he's
No
gonna put
way.
like, I think it was like 4 or 5. I got a video of it. I'll show you guys after this. But 4 or 5 little spots from different yardages to just work on chipping.
No
But
way.
he said he's got this system to where it's kind of smart. It's not kind of, it's really smart. But when you hit it into the hole, so say I'm like chipping from like the 15-yard
Spits it
spot.
out.
Yeah, it goes in the hole and it shoots the ball back.
That
No
to where
way.
it
no way.
Yeah.
Dude, do you ever think that
Are they from Tampa? Turf
Lakeland.
X?
Lakeland.
Lakeland?
Do you ever think that golf could maybe go from actual grass to turf?
Yeah,
The whole-
bro.
The whole all the,
The,
The
whole,
whole
stadium
thing?
series.
the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing.
Like the whole
That'd be
thing.
expensive as balls.
I know it'd be expensive, but if you think about it, once you do
Then there's
more,
no maintenance. Yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be a little bit of maintenance, but nothing crazy.
Well,
but I mean, do you imagine how much money they spend on fucking redoing all the grass, fucking doing the?
Well, I know how much Northdale doesn't spend on redoing their
No,
grass.
no,
no.
they just got rebought.
They got rebought.
They just got
and they
rebought.
bro. We gotta go.
What?
Actually, next time,
Yeah.
let's go play there. It looks so much better.
Well, yeah,
Bullshit.
Night and day.
Whoa.
Northdale.
Yeah,
Northdale.
Northdale.
The Asian guys that owned it, they
They
sold it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
now
no
these
more, no
guys-
more Asian menu in the clubhouse.
Not that I don't mind it, you know.
Not that, yeah.
but we went and it actually was in decent shape, but it was getting better.
Give it a number out of 10.
I would say right now I would give it probably about a 7,
What the fuck?
shit.
You're out of your mind.
6 or 7.
I'm giving it a 3.5, bro.
Yeah,
But
it's-
from where?
Before
But
that,
from
it
where?
was a,
no,
from
I'm
a
saying
1.
from where it
From a
was
1.
before.
Yeah, it was a 1. Now it's a 3.5. So it's getting better. It's getting better. Come
I
on,
think it's a
bro.
lot better right now.
I
Lake
gotta-
Jovita is like a 7. Lake Jovita is like a
I'm just talking
7.
about compared to what it was before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit. Let's go play.
Yeah.
I gotta see it. When did they sell it?
They sold it probably I don't know.
in November.
Well, the
And they've already put that much work into
yeah,
it.
they put in
Yeah.
that much work because they actually have crews working there. Like they actually have crews
Finally.
working there right
Yeah.
now.
Wow.
But before, they have nobody working. Like they're actually putting water in the things to clean your fucking balls. I mean, they're actually
Shit,
doing.
53 seconds.
Huh?
53 seconds.
All right. Do you want to do another one, or you just want to?
Yeah, we can hit another one.
Huh?
Let's do it. Let's make it the last one.
All right. All right. So, in order to become the 1%, you must do.
This guy's just reading posters off the wall.
And we'll be right back.
1
Like, comment,
million a
and subscribe.
year, 83,333 a month, 1920. Come on now.
Welcome back to Happy Hour Holidays.
Wow, that was very enthusiastic. I like it. Welcome back. Happy Hour Holidays.
What were you talking about?
We were talking about being
Northdale.
completely
Right there,
bombed.
yeah. No, that was not me. I don't know what you're talking about. I actually have church after this, so I'll see you guys there.
Where's your wedding ring?
It's right here.
Yeah, I'm just making sure Rosanna can see it.
I have been taken. But no, I mean that
Yeah, we were talking about golf courses,
yeah, golf course.
Northdale.
Yeah, Northdale's coming back.
I hope.
Yeah,
I definitely want to try to play whenever y'all can.
yeah. No, I definitely like that. That
Well,
shirt-
with
that
the
shirt.
last time we played at the Eagles, did you and Charlie or Dean, Charlie,
Mhm,
Dean,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
It sounds like a fucking breakfast sandwich.
Charlie Dean,
Charlie Dean.
sausage, egg, and cheese.
Did y'all beat us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it came down to the last hole when y'all cheated.
For some reason, it always comes down to the last hole.
I know,
It kind
right?
of seems like you found your ball,
Wow.
By accident. you
That's
know, but got
remarkable.
lucky.
Well,
That's remarkable.
Mm.
Yeah, this is
We
a
were-
$20 hole right here. Let me.
It was astonishing. I'm just saying. Me and my brother were like, yeah, bro, they're both in the water. All of a sudden, you know, you pop up with your no, it's right here. I don't know about that.
Karma's a bitch. I'm not gonna cheat
Yeah.
for $20.
No, I think
Some people
I think
might.
it was I think it was a straight up fair match. We
Don't
just,
know whose side are you on.
We just
You were my teammate.
We got down early.
Yeah, you guys got down. You clawed back.
Yeah, we clawed back and we had a
Yeah.
chance and you choked.
Well, so did you.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I hit one right out there to the right side of
No,
No, but we were talking about how boxing has completely disappeared. You know, like people used to get like lit up.
Well,
from
now
boxing.
it's UFC.
I don't know
Well, that's what we're talking about. It's
Yeah.
like, is there anything real?
Yeah.
UFC, bro. You taking a punch ain't anything you can fake.
Yeah, you can take the punch and be like, oh, all right, let my guard down, take the punch.
When your body goes limp,
I don't think that's fake.
yeah.
No.
It's
I don't think those
KOs
guys,
are-
those guys aren't getting paid enough to take a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
KO
yeah.
and go to the
Yeah,
hospital.
exactly. Yeah, I think the UFC is 100% real. Now, remember the guy we had on, Reggie,
Mhm.
Gina,
Dr. Loves.
Dr. Love's husband, the bare knuckle boxer
Yeah.
that went up to
Russia.
and he showed up to the podcast, bro. Motherfucker's nose was broken.
All over the place.
Yeah,
Broken.
like,
It was
fucking-
broken.
Looked like
Yeah. It was literally broken. It did this.
Mhm.
It's
Bare knuckle boxing.
bare knuckle boxing. They don't tape up your knuckles. They just tape up the wrist, and then boom, they just go at it. That shit can't be faked.
No, I mean, dude, it can be faked. If
How?
somebody wants to take a dive, they could be like, "Hey, you're gonna hit me, and I'm gonna fall down,
And I'm gonna break my nose, and I'm
No,
gonna take
I
a
mean, well,
dive.
not that one, but it can be done.
I'm sure it can be.
If they can rig the NFL, they can rig fucking
They
anything.
can ring anything.
I don't know. NFL's got pads. They're not really doing much other than the one hit on the guy's knee where the guy tore his ACL.
Yeah.
The Lions Rams game,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Higbee.
Higbee,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to think.
Sure,
I mean,
that
you
was a
got,
dirty hit, by the way.
you
in
got
my
11
opinion.
guys playing full fucking speed. That's a lot. You got to be able to control a lot of shit.
No, but I
to make
think
that-
I think it's just the refs controlling the outcome, not so much the
No,
players. You know,
no, you didn't hear this? Oh, fuck! Again, another Brian. Where they're let's just say there's people in the helmet saying things and what to do, but you'll hear all about that.
in your helmet, who could talk to you?
No, but we didn't have that.
Oh, you guys didn't have that.
NCAA.
They don't
no.
have that in the NCAA.
I don't think so.
No?
You play like what? 08
07 to 11.
Is it all hand signals
Mhm.
for that? That's all it is.
And that's the whole thing with Michigan and Harbaugh. They were stealing signs. That's everyone stole signs.
yeah, I know.
There's departments that are people are on salary that their job is literally just to look at the other sideline and figure out what the signals mean.
So this is
Well,
a-
what about Spygate with the Patriots where they were recording? Remember that?
I remember that. I don't remember.
So
what that
they
was
were
all-
showing up to the practice and filming the practice.
You know
What's
what?
the saying? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. I mean,
Yeah. No, but the thing is that Greg Olson he called a play out. I can't remember what game it was for, but he's like, "Look, they just said that one word again. They're probably gonna run it to the left," and they ran it to the left.
He said false.
Yeah, false.
False.
He's like,
They
they
run
run
to the
run it
left.
to the left. Last time I heard him say
So
that.
if the commentator
I'm
can
like-
figure it out,
Yeah. That
I'm
was
sure
like,
everybody
man,
on the
so
field can.
Greg Olson's kind of giving it away, though. I mean, are the
I mean,
commentators?
but you got Tony Romo doing the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tony Romo's calling like almost 90% of it.
Every single time. He's like,
Every
oh,
single
look, it's 3rd and 2. Yeah, this is probably going to be a rollout to the right and hit the guy in the flat, and sure as shit, that's what happens.
Did you
Do
do
you-
you like him?
I like Tony Romo
Yeah,
as an
me
announcer.
too.
I
As
like
a
That's
him a lot.
commentator,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't understand why people say they don't like him. I'm like, I like him. Probably him and Jim Nance. I love Jim Nance. He
Yeah.
does a great job with golf, and
Yeah, Jim Nance does great. And here we are at the
Yeah.
Masters.
Talking very slowly.
Talking very
Yeah.
slow. It's a aged-old tradition. Rolex, Masters,
about 140
Tiger
shots,
Woods.
looking into the wind with the breeze.
but okay, so then Tom Brady, he's got the deal with whatever network it is.
I think he's not
37
doing
and
that anymore.
No, he is. He is.
He'd be dumb as hell not to do that.
Yeah,
No, he is.
I haven't seen him on anything.
No, not
He's-
yet. It's
He's-
next
What do you say?
next
He's
year.
taking like a year to like practice
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
Oh, he's
So
practicing
so he
again?
got 10 years, 375 million. Do you think that Tom Brady or Tony Romo, who do you think would be able to call more plays accurately.
I think they all can. At that point,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying if we compare the two, who
If
do
you
you
played
think?
on the NFL, you probably can call anything. I mean, look at Greg Olson's fucking calling.
Yeah,
plays, and he
well,
was
I
a
mean,
tight
he's
end,
only
so-
like 20% right. That guy's a joke. I don't like Greg Olson.
He's a joke.
He's a division rival, first
Yeah.
and foremost.
Well, I mean,
He played with fucking Cam Newton. Scam Newton.
Can't talk about somebody who just fucking fell off the map, man.
Scam
that?
Newton?
Scam Newton,
Scam Newton.
bro. I mean, a guy that's got so much talent. I mean, he literally had.
Did he really?
Remember, I mean, the distractions. It's
Yeah,
He went to
people
the
don't
Super
want to deal with
Bowl.
that shit.
He went to the Super Bowl and lost, right?
I know he gave it away.
And he had Steve Smith Sr., bro. That guy was a
Oh,
fucking.
he was.
He was a rocket.
Yeah.
He was a rocket, man.
Yeah.
How did he lose? Who did he lose to?
Who in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Was it the
Broncos.
Oh, Broncos.
Broncos.
That's right.
Oh,
Peyton
to-
Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Your
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah,
Your
that's
boy.
right.
But Tim Tebow helped. They rescued him.
No, it get that.
I think if you would have gave Tim Tebow, he had momentum there in Denver. I think if they would have gave him a chance, like for a full season, because I think he only played half, right?
Yeah, and then Peyton Manning took over and won the Super Bowl.
I mean, I know he wasn't like mechanically the best.
I think.
Bro, I am not fucking
No, 'cause
joking.
he won a
bro.
He won a playoff game with the
Bro,
Broncos.
he played the whole.
Tim
fucking
Tebow
season.
did.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then they lost the next week. And then the fall-
No.
No, bro.
so he won a playoff game, and then they decided to bring in
Yeah,
Peyton
Manning
Yes.
Manning in the playoffs.
Yes, because Peyton Manning was injured.
Bro,
Am I the
Peyton
only
Ma-
one remembering
I
the
know,
Super
yeah,
Bowl?
I think that's-
you're
that's-
completely full of shit.
Yeah,
He
that's-
played a full season, had the stats, 5,000 yards passing, fucking 50-something touchdowns, and led them to the Super Bowl.
He got injured
No.
right before. Then
Okay. I'll bet. I'll bet money
Yeah,
on
I'll
that.
bet money on that one too.
download Cup bet first.
Ah,
Then we can bet money on it.
Second time y'all.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, hey, you gotta plug it. What is that you got right there? Is that
little Zen,
Zen?
and then we got the little nectarine.
Zen almost sounds like Zen.
It gives you Zen.
Oh shit!
Tranquilo.
What is it, though?
It's you never heard of
Nootropic?
Zen?
Can I
Zen
try
is the
one?
Zen is the nicotine.
Oh, is it,
This is the nicotine. This is the caffeine one.
Oh, that one's a nicotine.
can I try that one? Nectar?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
One's a nicotine.
It's a pouch,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You don't have to spit it out though, right? You just swallow it.
I spit them out.
But does that give you like like dip, where if you put it in there, does it
This?
fuck up the one for the nicotine replacement? Kind of
Can
thing?
you also
think so.
can you also drink while it's in there?
I've been doing it the entire entire
Is that-
podcast.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Yeah, do the upper lip.
yeah. Get it.
Oh,
give,
upper lip.
Oh yeah.
give this guy more vices. He only needs more.
I mean, it's caffeine, and this is not the nicotine one.
Oh, that's not
This is the nicotine, but I do a little combination on them. It's fantastic.
One up here, one up here.
Oh yeah,
How's it make you feel?
good. Just chill.
Just good.
Real
Because
good.
I figure it make you feel great. Bro, I'm not putting
yeah,
that.
this guy's never done.
This nigga put it up on top of your lip.
Yeah, the upper deck.
Yeah, upper
No,
deck,
man.
dog.
Upper deckies,
Up
man.
here on
No.
the sides, not right on your fucking two front teeth, dummy.
Dude, I've dipped before.
Yeah, well, it doesn't.
This is
look
my
like it.
first time. I swear. And it's
Yeah.
got menthol-y to it.
I don't really taste it. This one has menthol in it for
Like,
sure.
It's like wintergreen.
It's delicious.
What is the Strength Co?
Former or not? I guess there's no such thing as a former Marine, but
Yeah.
he was a Marine that went to South Carolina, started this company. He's out in California, and he makes all of his like weight equipment in the USA, and just sent me a bunch of shit. Bunch
No
of like
shit.
he sent me like a squat rack, bench rack, a bunch of like weights and all that stuff.
Oh, equipment.
Yeah. I got it in the mail. I was like, what the fuck is this? This shit is heavy as balls. And sure as shit, it was this.
Did you ask for it or you just sent it?
No,
He just sent it. I mean, he's like, hey, man, if I send you some stuff, will you post about it? I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He's got an
Freebies!
Instagram.
Yeah, hello.
He's got an Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey, when we post these reels in this episode, just
I'll-
make sure to tag
I'll
him.
tag, I'll
into
tag
it.
them all.
Yeah.
Tag Casamigos, Maker's Mark,
Here's
Miller.
Mark,
I'm gonna invite you as a
Miller.
collaborator. You don't gotta accept them all.
Yeah.
Just accept a couple though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
The collab invites on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which the ones you do accept, man, they get a ton of views. Of course, from
I
your
didn't accept
following.
them all.
Well, I didn't know how to use it at the time,
Oh.
so I think I only invited you once,
Oh.
and it was on the last one.
Okay. Well, yeah, send it to me. I'll accept.
No,
Yeah, and then on Instagram, at least, it was, hey, Garcia, take your ass on back to Mexico.
Can you imagine if I would have told that story in this day and age?
I know, right?
You did tell that story.
I'm saying, like, if that were to happen in this day and age,
Yeah.
if like a current player said, "Oh yeah, the people in Tuscaloosa were calling me, Mexican
Yeah.
or something a little more aggressive,"
That's what they do, man.
oh yeah,
Well, they
People in
thought you were a
Michigan
white
and
guy.
everywhere else, they call
Was it-
Spanish people Mexicans.
it's baffling.
Dude,
Yeah.
we were walking around when we went up to Ohio, Cleveland, to visit our family. We were walking around the mall, and it was nothing but white people and black people. There was no Spanish people to be found, and everybody was just looking at us like we were foreigners.
That's how I felt at Blue Ridge Mountains, man. I went to the Blue Ridge Mountain. They're like, "What the hell is this?
What alien is this?
And then I go, "You guys sell any liquor or any alcohol here? This is a dry county." I was like, what do I do? She's like, no, honey, we sell beer and wine. I was like, oh God, thank God.
Jeez.
I thought you had to go 2 counties over.
Yeah, that's what she was. She was like, no, you gotta get, if you want liquor, you want the hard stuff, you gotta go a county over. And I was like,
Did you want the hard stuff?
no, I just
the
I
Bible Belt, man.
just
It's a
grabbed
real
I
thing.
just grabbed my Bud Light and I was good to go.
Oh boy.
Is the South Carolina part of the Bible
Mhm.
Belt?
Mm-hmm.
So did they not sell alcohol on Sundays?
Yeah,
Really?
At all,
Yeah.
right? I think
they
Blue Ridge,
they changed it since then, but
So like what?
I think shit. I don't even know.
So you had to plan in advance.
Correct.
So
always
you're
thought
like,
that was-
okay, I'm gonna get fucked up on Sunday. The
Well, we
game
had-
is on Saturday.
Yeah, we had Sunday fun days, man. We knew how it works.
then,
You know what? Travel experiences when you were playing for the Gamecocks. Did you go on airplanes or were there buses or what
We-
was
we
that
flew.
you
like?
we
guys
flew,
flew
yeah.
everywhere?
Was it a
We-
private jet type
No,
scenario?
it
or-
was a normal. I
Plane?
guess 747. Yeah, so but they obviously rented out the entire thing, so we weren't flying with.
passengers.
you know,
Anybody-
regular people, yeah.
okay. Yeah, just in
Yeah.
case, because then people will be probably harassing you guys.
I think there were like some heavy boosters that flew on the same plane, but majority was just the players, coaches, coaches' wives, and like the medical staff and strength staff and all that stuff.
How many of those coaches' wives actually look good?
I can't even remember. Honestly.
I plead the fifth.
I mean,
I
I'm
take
pretty
the
sure.
fifth.
I'm pretty sure you're not looking at a coach's wife when you're 21 years old and you're in college. And,
You know, Bobby Boucher.
Uh,
So,
I mean, look
were
at
you
that.
I'm sure there's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
I'm
at
sure
everything.
there's.
were you excited when the Mud Dogs won the
What?
Bourbon Bowl?
No, we also we took a bus to Athens because I think that was only like an hour and a half.
Hey, did you ever
Drive.
play against the fuck? Yeah, he said Athens. So
Stafford.
no,
Aaron Murray.
Aaron Murray.
Mhm.
Did you ever play? You did?
Mm-hmm.
That was when we worked for the Rat Race wheel. Our boss's son was Aaron Murray.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you played against him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys beat him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Athens,
In
Yep.
Georgia.
in
Them
Georgia.
Bulldogs, dog.
Yep.
Probably
You
just
probably
like
no. You probably played him too in high school too.
No,
Right?
never played in high school.
he played at Plant
He played-
City.
He played at Plant.
He played at Plant, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
we never. He was
a different conference.
no. He was just younger.
Oh yeah, I think he was
Yeah.
younger than us.
But you played him in college though.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
So
what
how's
year?
that work?
So I was a.
He wasn't much
that was,
younger
That
than
was
you.
my senior year, and I think that either was his freshman or sophomore year.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I think he started. I think he started as a freshman.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, bro? He took him to the SEC championship, never won. Well,
What's that? Murray.
Murray, yeah. But so does Stephen Garcia.
That's right. You're
It's
SEC
like-
championship too.
Yeah, we got our
Who'd
asses
you guys play?
scam
Auburn.
Oh, you guys played Scam. Man.
Wait, Scant,
through that Hail Mary right
Auburn,
before halftime, and
right? Auburn?
that was the end of that.
Was it Auburn?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you talked about this on the last episode. Or,
What were you? Were you a junior or sophomore when you went to the SEC championship?
Junior. Yep, that was 2010.
was that
That's crazy
fun?
how long ago that
I know,
seems
man,
like, man.
I
I remember
know,
that shit
man.
like it was yesterday. And
14 years ago.
good God, the hell
I mean,
did time go?
playing on a football team must have been fun because there's so many damn personalities and it's the guys and it's probably
Yeah,
just
you
like
like the
a-
guys,
man.
don't you?
you
I mean,
know?
that was honestly that was like the best part of the whole thing was,
was just
just in
like
there just shooting the shit, man.
Yeah, I know. It's just like so many. There's so many
Damn,
people.
There's a minute and 30 seconds left.
There's so many people to a football team that it's just
53.
so many personalities. You want to leave us with something good at the end for maybe the young kids or the people out there?
Or we could do another one.
Make reasonable choices.
There you go.
No regrets. It's my credo.
We're the Millers.
Yeah, there it is.
We're the Millers.
Hey, don't be wasting that shit, dude. Shit costs money.
He didn't like it. You don't like it?
I prefer tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you got to do the mixer on there.
I mean, not that it was bad. It's just, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, the only cup of tea you drink is fucking White Claw every day.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
49 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. I think we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we did cover a lot of ground.
I
think
definitely
those are
want to
good.
try to get one or two of the guys to come in here. And like we were talking about earlier, I'll come in here with them and let them open up a little bit. Just talking about like the current state of
Yeah,
college football
Yeah.
as opposed to, when
They'll
I was
probably be
playing
more
14 years
comfortable
ago.
that way.
Well, we want to thank Stephen Garcia for coming in, man, and giving us some knowledge, man. Always good to have you on here, Garcia. And, hopefully we'll have you again. We're going to start Garcia's Corner for gambling picks.
Yee.
Oh, I like
They're
that.
in the NFL.
Garcia's
Corner, I like that.
Yeah, for next, college football and NFL. So thanks for joining us. Like, comment, and subscribe. We should have this episode out Friday, which is going to be all the picks for you.
And it's a